What is going on, everybody? We are live,
Hello there.
and I
Hello.
need to fix the
That-
screen, I think. Oh, no, we should be all right if I do this. And you guys hear me twice because I have the... Here we go. Now you don't hear me twice. We're good. What's going on, everybody? We got a lot of news today. We got no Fred again, but that's all right. He'll be back probably next year. I don't know where the hell he's at. Shout out to Fred. Frederico. But here we are.
Hello.
Got a lot of news. In fact, we got so much news, I forgot where the news is.
We have a list, so we're good.
Can you send me that list?
Thanks to you. Yes.
Go, yeah, you know what? Look at the video because I added stuff. So look at the video, copy that, and paste it to me. Thank you.
Got it.
Got a lot of news here.
Got it right here.
We got people in the chat here. We got Wesson. We have RWK. We have Wicked Hot. We have Hockey Fan. We got Stevie Mac, but he's also in here. He's with us. He's Mr. Elpis.
everywhere at once.
Elvis.
Chat popped
Yeah,
out.
Why did
Yeah,
they
of course
call
my
it that?
picture's small.
Anthony, why the fuck did they call it that?
I have no idea.
Jamion says, fuck Mercedes. Karai, what's going on?
What is up, Karai?
All right, so let me see here. Let me see what you sent here. Got a lot of stuff. Xbox is in big trouble again for like the
I don't know
millionth
what
time.
the hell we watched earlier this week or last week, whatever it was.
Oh, but
last week.
the financials came out today, Anthony. So that means even more problems.
Oh, like we see every January? Yeah, okay.
Oh
That
yeah,
sounds
It
about
doesn't
right.
even matter what we watch because half that stuff's gonna get canned. So I don't even
Right.
care anymore.
it doesn't
the
even matter because
confidence,
all
sure.
those games aren't going to move the needle because I haven't been moving the needle. All right, let's see here. The Xbox Developer Direct. We watched it. All right, let's
Oof.
do a quick recap here. What did we think about it?
Whoever wants to go first, I guess. I don't know.
Go ahead. Just go ahead, Ant.
It was probably the worst one yet. Even though we did see Fable, that was cool. Like, that was something that we've been waiting to see more of. They did show us that, but they didn't give it an actual date. They just said autumn, 2026. And a cow has entered my frame. And I just think that that's, again, something where anything can happen. Anything can happen. And I think at the end of the day, they just gave us too much of something that was like supposed to be a surprise game, and it was like a pot making game, like where you like make these like arts and crafts pots and you turn them into little fairies and they jump up and down and stuff and you got to fight. And that was the secret game, like what happened a few years ago when the secret game was something like Hi-Fi Rush. So I think you go from that to this and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, they wrote Tim Schafer a blank check.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
And he got like 2 in over his head and was like, yeah, man, like this is what I'm going to do now. It's like, all right, I guess. But like, I don't know. I like the Forza stuff. They showed the Japan stuff. That looks cool if you like that. And obviously Fable fans, they seem to be excited, but I have some questions about the performance from what we've seen. I don't want to be the Debbie Downer, but it's just like we see it after all this time and it looks like it's running in 30. I don't know how I feel about that one. So if I had to rank this on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say probably 1. And that's being like generous just because like the Forza stuff looked cool, but I don't even know if I don't know. This was probably probably the worst developer direct, and they've been doing this for 4 years now. So I'm actually really upset that it wasn't punchier. We didn't get, some other stuff. And okay, you might say they're waiting till June, but can we even trust that? I mean, like to see the games that, people are saying, oh, this is going to be announced, that's going to be announced. this is gonna be like that's bullshit, you know, like when they just hype it up like it's the biggest thing ever, and it ends up becoming, you know, just a bunch of BS anyway from these quote unquote insiders.
Dude, we
So
were
yeah,
told. Let me tell you really quick, and I'll let you finish because
Yeah.
I'm finishing up my apple here.
you're good.
We were told by all these assholes. Ooh, there's going to be at least 7 or 9 games. 7 or 9 games, and I said we've never had more than 5 games. Okay, it was always 4 games at that one developer director or 5 games. Guess what? There was only 4 games at this one. But you see how this starts every January. It starts with these guys jumping out the window. Okay.
Basically.
And then it ends with, oh, well, you know, well, I never said that. I'm not an insider. I never said. You did say it, asshole. You have about 25 videos saying all this. You and your boyfriends, all you Geritol assholes that escaped the nursing home. You know why Xbox hires these old guys? Because they know they're going to fucking keel over soon, so they can keep their secrets.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got Dizzy Delta in the room. We got Talos. What's going on, guys?
What's
up?
Shout out to Jamie on because we're gonna talk about something a little bit that he tweeted at. I saw that tweet. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I basically was just wrapping up saying, yeah, probably 1 out of 10, and that's being very generous. Because like I just thought some of the Forza stuff did look really good, but I'm not even really too into Forza like that to be like, oh yeah. So I guess in reality, in my heart, 0 out of 10, this thing was not that good. But if you're a fan of Fable, you might give it some numbers. But I'm just not into Fable like that. No offense to people that like it. Obviously, Frank likes it, and you know, obviously, even Frank's a little concerned. But I'll let Frank kind of explain that when it's his round. But yeah, this is definitely the worst one. So just for that, 0 out of 10.
That Game Freak game is like the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. I hope they cancel that immediately. I don't know why it was there. I mean, I guess it's not even their game to cancel, but whatever.
Carlos,
Forza's
what's up?
Forza. What's up, Carlos? The pot game is ridiculous and a waste of time. Fable, I'm hesitantly excited for because the frame rate was so bad. There was horrible dips. Everyone's saying they have 6 months to fix it. Well, they had 6 years to not make it run like that.
Well, I think that's the biggest thing, right? It's like how long we've waited to see this, and obviously the other canceled project and stuff like that, and like that's what we see. I think that's what makes it concerning because you want to make this like, holy shit, we waited this long. It should be, you know, like holy fuck, like we got to buy this day one.
It can't. I don't think that they can get it out in autumn and have that fixed. So either they're gonna delay it like we think, which I'm almost sure
Right.
of,
We're pretty much
or
banking on
or they're
that.
gonna
Yeah.
put it out at 30 and fix it later, and then it's just dead. So I don't know. The soul of the game, like there's a framework there that's good. The game looks fun. They kind of captured like the humor and all that. That's great. The problem is the performance, and I just don't trust them. I don't trust that it's going to come out. I don't trust like on time. I just don't know what's going to happen with that. And that's a problem. So that's kind of curbing my excitement for Fable. Like Resident Evil, I know it's going to come out and run and be good, and even if it's not the greatest story or whatever, it's going to run fine. It's going to be a decent game. I can trust Capcom at this point to know, hey, it's going to work.
Right.
With Xbox, I don't know anymore because everything's half-heartedly done. It's never correct. They never nail anything perfectly. It's very rare that they nail it perfectly on time. So we'll see what happens. But the direct was pretty bad. I mean, besides Fable, but even the Fable stuff, we didn't really see that much. There was a lot of the guys talking like stupid stuff. Like I don't know how it's supposed to release in autumn, but we'll see. And if it releases at 30, I'll play it on PC. That's all I could do. And
Yeah.
if it's locked to 30 on PC, then I give up and I'm gonna just
Children
Yeah,
of the Autumn.
Yeah, it's like why wait for anything at that point?
yeah, like I said, everyone's saying, "Oh, they'll fix it. They'll fix it." Well, they had 6 years to not have it running in that state. So, what's 6 months gonna do? Honestly, like I don't know. Maybe it'll run better on the PS5 Pro. That was the big highlight, actually, that's coming out day and date on PS5. At least there's hope.
Yeah,
Hope for it.
which we saw coming.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I give the Direct a 2 just for Fable.
Well, you didn't talk
Just
about the other games, did you?
Yeah, I said the Game Freak game looks terrible and they should cancel it. Killing is a joke, and Forza's Forza. That's pretty much it.
yeah,
I can't believe, and people are like, see, Game Freak can make good looking games. And I'm like, the game looks terrible. Like, the graphics aren't that good. Like, I don't know. People are
Dude, it
just
had
dumb.
Vaseline smear in half the scenes.
I know. They're like, oh, Pokemon looks terrible, but this game looks great. I'm like, how does this game look good? It's like a PS3 game.
yeah. I don't know about that.
Even being generous, honestly.
Well, they're so desperate for a win that they'll say whatever they got to say. But I also think the game looks generic. It's a stupid samurai game with a dog again. Like, enough. And there's trees and roots and magic. It's like the same thing over and over and over again. It's so tiring at this point. Like, no one's interested in that. And if they are, how long are they going to play it for? It doesn't have staying power. These other games that come out, Mario Kart, people go back to. Resident Evil, people go back to. There's games that have staying power. Their games just don't. They're done, one and dones. So I don't know. That's all I got to say about the Direct.
Stevie, what do you think?
Man, I mean, you guys pretty much hit everything on the head already. That was pretty lame, and I'm not really excited for anything. I'm a huge racing fan, and like Forza will be solid, but I mean, that's one of those games after like 3 days, you're like, all right, I'm good. I'm sure it'll look great, but you know, it's just going to be the same exact game, just in Japan. Big whoop. Uh, Fable, I mean, even putting aside the stuttering and stuff, the combat look, you know, the combat looks okay, but the camera movement and how far the camera places back, like I don't know. like, it's hard to explain. It's just like there wasn't enough there to get me excited, like interested, but not like day one excited where I'm like jumping out of my seat, even though I've been like a pretty good Fable fan for quite a while. And then the other two games, I mean, they should have not even been there. That made things look much worse for them. If instead of if they would just had the two games by itself, just with Fable and Forza. But
Well, Kiln could have been an email. Like, why did they even
yeah,
put that at the thing? Like, why did they even waste time
that could have been
showing
a
it?
Yeah,
Wario post.
Or if you're gonna show it at one of these things, you shadow drop it. So then it's like, okay, like, ooh, it's something to play. Like, it's just a little stupid thing. That's fine. But don't
Yeah,
show it and be like, oh yeah, it's coming out later, and it's coming to PlayStation. It's coming to it's like, no one's gonna pay money for that. That's like a free to play, like, stupid game.
yeah. I
yeah.
just who where I just what are these people thinking? That's what I just like. I can't wrap my head around. It's just like how do you put that presentation together and then be like, oh yeah, man, people are gonna get freaking nuts for this. It's like killing man. Like people are gonna make pottery.
They're just
Yeah,
out of touch with
yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
Out of touch
I
is
don't
the
know.
biggest thing.
I
That's
don't
the
know.
biggest thing.
Yeah, I'll give it a 2 out of 10 because that presentation was crap.
Yeah, and the thing with the developers where you got to sit there and listen to them is like ridiculous.
Yeah, they could have cut, especially during Fable. The guy's like, well, it's not about being really good or bad, you know. That whole area is just kind of gray, and it's like, bro, shut the hell up. What are you even talking about?
I get what they're
Fable is.
doing. They're because they're trying to like go to the next step. Like in the old game, if you were bad, everybody hated you. If you were good, now they're saying individuals can whatever. But so I understand that that would be the next evolution because like where the hell do you go from
Yeah,
the other thing? So that's fine, but uh the execution is strange, and like I was saying before, we didn't really see much. There's a lot of the guys talking. That segment was like 10 minutes, and what do we see? Like 3 minutes of footage. Like that's what
mm,
scares me about it. There's not much going on with that, so I don't know. For
yeah,
us
and the
to
stuff
wait
they
this
were
long and only see that little bit is not good.
Yeah, the stuff they're focusing on was the stuff that no one cared about too. It's like, we like, how about you like bring us the stuff we really want to hear? It's like, no, we're just babbering about just some random crap that's like such an undertone of the game that doesn't really matter to the main gist of everything.
Right. A lot. Anybody who never played a Fable game before is gonna just be looking for combat and stuff, and not all this developer garble that they don't care about. Like that's for old school fans.
Yeah, they barely showed any like magic or anything. They just showed a little bit of like the sword play and stuff, and it's just like, come on.
Yeah.
Let's
good.
let's see what the chat's saying about this direct. Your Apple of Phil's Eye. No, I'm not. RWK, what's going on? Everyone's saying hello to each other. Game Freak isn't a problem with Pokemon, it's Nintendo. Unless they're targeting. Let's see. Forza has a date because they're confident. Fable being in autumn looks like a delay. Yeah, we talked about that. 11 out of 10 says Dizzy. Yeah, this show, yeah, I give it a fucking 0 out of. I give it a -0 out of -0, or a -0 out of 0. I don't even care anymore. A -100 out of 100. That's what I give it. Crappy show. And you didn't have a date for Fable? That means you're stringing people along. Not cool. We've been here before, and we're not falling for it again. Sorry. Anyway.
That's the other thing I talk about. It's like they say autumn. It's like, yeah, you want to go up against GTA if that actually still comes out on that date. Yeah, good luck.
Well, that's why they say autumn, because when it comes closer to that date, they could turn like, oh, we have something to tell you. It's not polished. It's not finished. It's blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? The same JPEG splash that they're going to upload to their freaking page and all that. And if they don't, great. But who knows how that game is going to run? We saw the stuttering. There's no reason why that game should have been worked on since 2012. And they're stuttering. And I know people are like, whoa, they rebooted it and they started working on it again in 2020. I get that. Okay, but it's 2026. Why does the game look like that? Okay? That's the issue here.
That's what we were saying.
This company can't get anything made. They can't get anything made to save their lives. Okay? And everyone knows it. We have all known it for a long time. But it's really crystal clear at this point that they have no idea what the hell they're doing. Capcom has released how many games since 2020, Anthony?
Yeah.
How many? Since 2020.
Man.
Alone.
This is
Remake 3.
2020 onward, you had
3 Resident Evils.
3 REs. You had
You're
Monster Hunter.
You're gonna include up until autumn of this year. They have 2 fucking games coming out this year, Capcom. Right around the same time.
This year alone,
Pragmata and RE9. Right?
And Onimusha.
When's Onimusha release?
They just have a date of 2026, but they said it's still coming out this year.
Okay, but let's just say, forget that, because it doesn't have a date. But autumn. Up until autumn, we know of 2 big releases. Okay? This company can't get 1 game out.
And they're probably going to announce another remake this year, so they're going to have another game coming out. Probably not this year, but potentially next year.
Announcement, yeah.
But since 2020, Capcom has released a ton of top-tier games.
Street Fighter 6 as well. That's in there. Obviously, Exoprimal, but that was,
That doesn't matter. It's still a game.
Bunch of Monster Hunter games.
Like 2 Monster Hunter games, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there was that 5, 6, 7 games in 5 years. They're like pretty decent games.
And you're telling me Microsoft can't get this 1 game out in 5 to 6 years? And it looks like that? It has all the jankiness and everything? That's what I'm saying, man. You could call people fanboys all you want, but at the end of the fucking day, they can't get it done. It is what it is. The only game you can hope for is Gears of War E-Dag. Because the Coalition, you know what? They never really miss. And hopefully they get it done right. But this Fable game, I don't know, man. I don't think it's going to turn out too well.
Yeah, that's why I'm curbing my expectations for it because, like you said, that's what we were saying. Like 6 years, and it looks like that. And they're telling you in 6 months, the guys online, don't worry, it'll be fixed. It'll be fixed. Okay.
Okay,
Like-
6 months after release, your game is dead. Okay? I don't care what
Right.
game it is. Fable, people are going to be done with that game in a weekend, and it's going to be over. No one's going to care in a year, 6 months that you release a patch that fixes everything. That's their problem. Release the game when it's ready. But what do? They use that as an excuse to delay the game, and then the game still comes out broken. Because you can't get it done. So we got the everyman in the chat room. Richard is here.
So, man.
He said he watched Resident Evil Into the Darkness for the first time. It's my least favorite of the animated REs. We'll get into Resident Evil in a few minutes.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't too big on that one. I didn't mind it, but
I had some good ideas, but then it's just kind of like, and it's just not a lot happened for how much they're trying to hype everything up during that show.
yeah.
Well,
Graphics look great.
our next topic, we're going to stay with the Xbox theme. Xbox quarterly financials came out today. And do you have the numbers, sir?
I sure do, and it hurts very badly.
Well, go ahead and read that report.
Okay. Gaming revenue down 9%. Xbox content and services revenue down 5%. Xbox hardware revenue down 32%.
Don't worry, everyone. The consoles are going to keep selling.
And this defeats their Christmas narrative that it's sold out for Christmas because this was during the months of Christmas. This was October, November, December. And they were down 32% in hardware, so the boxes were not selling.
You're not seeing the future.
Obviously.
It's Play Anywhere, even though Play Anywhere has been out since Resident Evil 7, and nobody's cared.
Well, and the publishers aren't supporting it. Capcom's not doing Play Anywhere for Resident Evil 9, so you got to buy it twice if you want to play it.
But you know
on
what they
your-
might be doing? PlayStation Plus streaming.
Well, most of the new games are. Oh my god! No, but you're joking. But it might be because most of their new PS5 games are you can just stream them. Like any of the newer ones I bought lately are streamable. So I don't know, but
Insert evil laugh here.
so Satya said, because this was all in an investors call.
Did he say it
He
like
said-
this?
He said, "No."
Can we get Hank Azaria to play Satya?
Oh my god!
God.
The only thing he could say about gaming was we saw record PC players in paid streaming. That was the only like positive thing he had to say about gaming. Now, Amy Hood says that she believes hardware is going to continue to drop in the next quarter. And she also says that the downtrend of gaming revenue is to be blamed on first-party games, which were below expectations. So that's all those games that came out, Call of Duty, Ninja Gaiden 4, Outer Worlds 2, all that. She's saying that's the problem, that those games are the
The
problem.
problem is they're in Game Pass. Back from the dead, what's going on, man? Back is here.
Well, if you were just a regular person on the street and I told you, hey, they raised their subscription price and all their revenues down, wouldn't you blame it on that? But instead, she's like, no, we're going to blame it on first-party games, which means they're going to cut first-party games that are in development. It's going to happen. Stuff's going to get canceled. It's inevitable.
Studios are going to get closed.
Studios will be closed. There will be layoffs. I mean, this is what they do. It happens every year, but this is bad. This is like what, the third year in a row that everything's down and they expect it to continue. They're not, even though Microsoft has unlimited money, they're not just going to keep it open forever. At some point they're going to consolidate stuff and just be studios or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but something is going to happen. They're not just going to let this go forever, hemorrhaging money.
Especially with those new consultants, they're looking through everything and
Well-
trying to save Microsoft more money.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Xbox used to be great. I miss those days, says Wesson. Double Fine will close and Fable will get canceled, says Dizzy Delta.
At this point, anything can happen. I don't think they would cancel Fable, but we've seen crazy things happen.
Tim Schafer should make a game about a big fat guy that looks like Jack Black who lost his job from $1 trillion corporation, and now he's homeless on the streets. That'd be a great game. And guess what? Nobody would still buy it.
Oh, Jack Black.
Guy's a fucking joke.
Well, it's funny too because imagine they try to go to sell Double Fine. Who would buy that? They produce like the weirdest crap. Like
He would buy it.
Want Double
He
Fine.
would buy it for himself for $1.
Yeah, if he could afford it. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff they could cancel. I think State of
Why
Decay
does Tim
3 is
Schafer
definitely
look like Jack Black, but he sounds like someone squished his balls? That's what I want to know. Why does he sound like that?
He's jerk black. I don't know.
He squished my balls black. I don't fucking know. You know, blue
Oh,
balls? He's
God.
black and blue balls. How about that?
Yeah, I think stuff we haven't seen in a while is definitely on the chopping block. Like State of Decay 3, anything else weird that they've announced that we haven't seen in like a year or two, I think that's gonna get cut.
Every year it's like, all right, what's, or at least the past few years, it's been like, all right, what are they gonna cut now? You know, so it sucks, you know.
Yeah,
But
and
that's kind of where they're going. Like, you know, they're gonna look for someone to blame or something to blame, and if the first party stuff's down in their eyes, which it is, that's why it's very like hard to believe that like Magnus would even come out at this point. Considering, you know, the PS6 is not coming for another few years now because of RAM and everything like that. It makes you wonder what their move's going to be in the next few years with all this shit, and how much the PS6 will be versus the Magnus and all this shit. It's almost like, why even try in their case?
Because
I
they
mean, they're
have to
going
prove to the people that subscribe to Game Pass that they still care when they don't.
Right.
That's the
The
problem.
the false hope shit.
Why even do it? Just say, hey guys, listen, we're moving everything over to PC Game Pass, where we'll actually make money. And you guys on the console, you got 30 days to get all your stuff ready and get off of this thing. That's it.
well, they've completely abandoned the console. I mean, even the hardcore guys see that. Like, hey, this console is like effectively dead. And it's just, what are they gonna do next? And like,
Plenty where's the future though. Come on.
yeah, right. For today, until there's no more Xbox, then you don't need Play Anywhere. You can just buy it on their
Yeah, exactly.
store. By the way, Resident Evil 9 is not going to be on the Xbox PC store either. So it's completely on Steam. Yeah, I just read that before.
We got Noof Nukem in the room. Boom, boom, kaboom. Noof Nukem's here in the room.
What's up,
Who
Noof?
is the Elpis? We don't know. That's what we're waiting for. We'll find out 1 month from today what the Elpis is. Oh, he means who's the guest? Oh, that's Stevie Mac.
Buddy. Nobody, man.
Who else is in here? Oh, okay, that was him. Okay. If there is no more Xbox, then I guess I buy Xbox games on PS5. After today, Noof, you might not get any more Xbox games on any console.
Well, yeah, like obviously they'll keep Bethesda around. They'll keep like certain things around that are generating money, but I think they're going to consolidate a lot of this stuff. Why are they going to keep all these little studios open that aren't producing, and even the ones that aren't making money for them? Apparently, according to this, first party games aren't making them any money. So why would they do that?
Yeah, I don't know. Again, it's so I don't know. Like it's just very delusional, and they've been looking for reasons to do stuff like this. So yeah, I mean they're basically just kind of laying down and accepting defeat at this point without just saying it. You know what I mean? It's just going to be another weird year for them. It seems like so.
It's going to get to the point where one major company starts skipping Xbox, like more major than we've seen, and then it'll just fall like dominoes. More companies will stop supporting it. They'll stop putting their games out on it, and
Dude,
that'll be it.
what if they announce the Magnus and then they just don't make it? Like they announce at the Game Awards and they just don't make it.
Would that surprise you with them anymore?
That would be funny though.
It would be.
It'd be a good way to squeeze out any last little bit of money they can to get people on Game Pass just for like 2 months.
I think the Magnus is going to be made by somebody else, and it's just going to be Windows at this point. I really believe that.
Yeah, Seuss
Like,
is gonna make it.
yeah, so it doesn't even matter. Like it's just going to come out. If it even does, it'll be real expensive.
They're gonna have to
and-
cancel that thing.
Yeah,
They're
I
gonna
mean,
have to. Like with the way that RAM is, and I'm sure they made deals. They lobbied. They got the RAM. I'm sure all that stuff is going on, but apparently they got RAM today, but it's for their data centers. Maybe they're going to
Yeah.
turn around and be like, you know what? Excuse me. No one's going to buy the box anyway. We can use all that RAM for the data. We're just going to do that.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's much more lucrative for them to use that stuff for data centers. So it's
Right.
going to be a hard battle for whoever's still rooting for Xbox over there to get it made. I mean, I don't know I don't know what's going to happen. Everyone online is saying, "Oh, they're going to announce it soon. It's coming out." It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, let's make more hardware for games that still aren't out yet from the Xbox One.
Yeah, if I was them, I would just shut down the hardware and just go to PC and PlayStation, and that's it. Be done.
I think they can do that correctly on top of it. They're screwed up all the freaking companies at this point.
Can you read what Noof just said?
Yes. Nintendo kicking ass with $115 games here in Canada, plus worse online, weakest hardware. Crazy power of good and exclusive IPs, right? That's literally what kept them alive this long, and it's now what's keeping them thriving. They don't tell you about games 10 years in advance. They tell you about a game and in 3 months to 6 months you have the game in your hand. The games run relatively well on the Switch too. They're fun games. You know what you're going to expect. Microsoft, you don't know what you're going to get. Even with Sony, they'll announce a game and you don't know what's going to happen with it, what it's going to be like. It's just nobody's making the correct type of games. Nintendo's making fun, cheap games, cheap for them to make, expensive for us to buy. And that's what's causing them to succeed. So I don't know. I mean, there's really nothing anyone can do at this point except just wait and see what happens. Microsoft could still have Game Pass. They could still put games out. They could just focus on PC and PlayStation, consolidate down, and keep going that way. I mean, it's too bloated. I think that's another problem too, is they're so bloated with studios and like they're so big that they can't manage anything. Phil Spencer can't go to every studio. I mean, he probably could, but he's not going to. So by the time they go and see a game, it's like, oh, we can't release this, and it's already been in development for years. They waste money. It's just not right. It's just not the right way to do it. And I think that's why they're having so much problems getting stuff out, because they're so big. Just let the companies that can make stuff make stuff.
Oh, hey. You know what runs on my Lenovo Legion Go?
What? I think I know.
Hang on 1 second. You know, it runs on my beautiful Lenovo Legion Go, which I got a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that's the first Lenovo Legion Go, by the way.
That's the first one. Oh, I'm up to date. Oh, look what runs natively. Forza Motorsport 6.
Hey, you should get an error on there.
Or is it 5? Or is it just Forza Motorsport? It's 6, right?
Yeah.
It runs. And I'm not streaming it. This is natively from the Xbox app.
Hey, you can't do that.
Optimizing shaders,
you go.
20%. There we go. All right. I can run this
Noof
game.
says Xbox devaluing their own software. The dev took forever with big IPs, and then your top marketing tells people you don't need their hardware and jacks up price. Recipe for disaster.
Bryant, what's going on,
Exactly.
buddy?
What's up, Bryant?
I think Fable gets canceled, said Wicked Hot. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? If Fable doesn't get canceled Wicked Hot, you're buying me, Proto Foxy, a copy of the game. So you better put your money where your mouth is.
I think that's the least likely to get canceled because it's like the only thing they have really that we've seen. We never saw any footage of Gears E-Day yet. We haven't seen any footage of State of Decay 3 yet. What other games are they working on?
But remember, we saw footage of Perfect Dark quite a few times, and then we found out there was no game.
That's true. I don't know. They're I don't know if they're too ambitious or they're just stupid, but they can't seem to get anything done.
Those sons of bitches.
I was told that this handheld sucked and that the ROG Ally was better. But if I see correctly here, I'm able to load up natively Forza Motorsport through the Xbox app with no problem. Isn't that funny?
That is funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet it runs like crap. You're just dying.
Oh, I don't know about that. We'll see. Hellblade 3 might be out before stated delay. I think Hellblade 3 is probably going to get canceled. But we will see. I liked Hellblade 2. I beat that game on stream. It was great. Great game. I really enjoyed that one, but I don't know. Depending on with the way things are going over there, who the hell knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have high hopes for State of or for Hellblade 3. I that could be on the chopping block too. I don't know. Anything's possible now. So
Anyway, our next topic once again involves Xbox. Okay, and then we'll be getting off the Xbox bandwagon, I think. Anyway, the next one, Nickelodeon Splat Pack Collection and the Ren and Stimpy Collection have had their Xbox ports canceled. We talked about this a little bit last night. So, I don't know. I guess the company that is behind these games, I don't know if it's Digital Eclipse or whoever's making it, said, yeah, we're not putting it on Xbox. We're done.
They're just over it.
Yeah, they said we're probably not going to make any money on it anyway, and that's it. So that's a bad thing for Xbox people, and I even said last night it's a bad thing. And if anybody accepts this as, well, we didn't need that game anyway, you're a fucking idiot. And if people accept it, saying that it's an Oliver Stone conspiracy theory, get over yourselves. It's messed up. It shouldn't have happened. But at the end of the day, I mean, this is what developers in the industry are doing. They're saying, you know what? The hell with Xbox. We're just going to fucking make games for other consoles. Maybe they didn't want to do Play Anywhere, even though this game is coming to Steam. So I don't know what's going on, but apparently those two games have had their Xbox counterparts canceled. So,
yeah, it's interesting because even like I know like my buddy that works at Best Buy, like he mentioned like even like for something like Requiem, like they're not getting any Xbox copies in. GameStop isn't getting any Xbox copies in. They're
Dreadpool,
being
what's
made,
up?
But they're not shipping them to the stores.
Yeah, I know, because no one's buying the platform.
Right. So
You
even
can't
Capcom's
attach
kinda
that game
like,
to a $700 console.
side note, by the way, real quick, according to what Vice reported, Sony said there is not going to be a PlayStation 4 version of RE9. Thank God. Thank
Well,
God.
we'll get into them a little bit later, but we have some stuff to say about Sony.
Sorry,
Shout out to
I
Dreadpool.
didn't mean to jump the gun.
No,
My bad. I just
no.
wanted to say,
You didn't
like,
jump the
yeah.
gun because that's news. That's breaking news.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think that you're right. Like, I think they're looking at this and just saying, listen, there's no real purpose. Physically, obviously, we know what the situation is for these stores carrying this stuff physically, even with the PlayStation stuff, the Switch stuff. Like, it's still very limited to where it was. But yeah, man, they're not jumping in with that because it's just a waste of money for them to produce that stuff. For those particular games, they probably just don't see a reason. They don't see it. They got to make money. So if they don't see that, they're not going to bite.
Right. And we've seen that,
Yeah.
throughout the years. And then
Yeah.
it was, it's money had it. It's this and that. It's like, guys, don't you ever stop. I know a lot of you guys from the South, but I mean, can you stop being stupid for 5 seconds? Okay, not everything's a goddamn conspiracy theory. Okay, Oliver Stone doesn't work for fucking Microsoft. He doesn't work for Sony. You know what I mean? It's not money hatted. Nickelodeon said, you know what? What can we make the most money on? Oh, PlayStation and Nintendo and PC? All right, we'll put it there. That's all they said. Should it have happened? No, they should have put it everywhere. I agree. However, that's when your leader, Phil Spencer, needs to get on the phone again and call up Nickelodeon and be like, what is going on? And then work something out.
Yeah, because even with like Capcom and like the fighting collection stuff, it's like at least that was like figured out, like sorted out, that was a cool like turnaround. But unfortunately, that isn't always going to be the case with every single release.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to have companies kind of working
But
it
that's
out. Like,
when
Capcom is like,
Microsoft needs to call up Nickelodeon, who's making this game, the Nickelodeon Splat Pack.
Hold on.
I never even actually played this game. Like,
It's
just
not out
period.
yet.
It's
Oh,
3
okay.
games. It's 3 games.
And these are the Super Nintendo counterparts. So this is not like
a Limited Run is publishing it.
Limited Run's publishing. Okay, so they need to call Limited Run and be like, bro, what's going on?
Yeah, what can we do to make this?
What can we do to
work out?
put this on here?
I've never heard of this developer.
Because
Mighty
Limited
Rabbit
Run
Studios.
does work with Microsoft publishing games. They just put Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection physically out for Xbox last month.
You said it was Mighty Rabbit Games?
That's the developer. I've never even heard of them.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
trying to
whoever
see.
it is, they need to call them and be like, why is your game not on our platform? And they need to go, well, because this, and Microsoft goes, let's fix that right now and get that game on here so people on our platform can play it. Just like they had to do with Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom Collection, Fighting Collection.
Yep.
I saw all these Xbox guys go, oh, we don't need the game anyway. It's like, no, you do need the game for preservation and because that game has a history on the Xbox platform. And guess what? People bitched about it online and they got it done. They got Phil Spencer or Matt Booty, whoever, get off their big fat ass and call up Capcom and they worked it out. And then Capcom made the announcement, okay, it's coming.
Yep.
And we have it now on all the platforms where it should be. It should be on every platform, that game.
Yeah, and like especially those fighting games, like those are nice to have, on like an Xbox platform, right? And so that was cool that happened. And then with this, it's like, I don't know. It just seems like it's not going to get done.
No, I don't think
It
so.
isn't. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it's a shame. It should get done.
yeah.
But now you got to see other developers saying, oh, they skipped it? Okay, we could skip it too.
Yeah, why are we going to waste our time?
Why are we going to waste our time? I see them doing it. Now we can do it.
Yeah.
And you don't want that.
No, you don't.
That's
is
what
why
I was thinking.
These guys gotta speak up online. You got to tweet at Microsoft and tell them, get this game on our platform. Don't sit there and be like, oh, we don't need it. Yeah, you do need it. Just like you need a
Yeah.
shower half, you fucks.
Yeah, it's not good when anything skips your platform. And then, like you said, it leads to other people being like, I'll just skip it. It's just not a good look. And
No.
I think that's going to be the eventual downfall of this whole thing is it's going to take one big developer to skip Xbox and it's going to fall like a house of cards.
Well,
Imagine
what? You tell me.
imagine if Capcom was like, oh, Resident Evil 9's not on Xbox, like something like of that caliber could happen.
Well, they didn't put RE4 Remake on Xbox One.
Right.
It could have ran on there because it runs on PS4. They just don't want to do it.
Yeah, that was an interesting kind of. They were just like, nah, we'll skip this. All right.
It's funny because the Xbox One X could have handled that game.
Yeah.
The VCR one, probably wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah, I probably would have an ugly green filter on it, but it would have ran.
But the One X would have ran beautifully. I
yeah.
can understand
Yeah.
some smaller skipping, but not the big properties. Well, yeah, there you go. Nickelodeon's big, man.
Yeah, and those games sell. They're cheap and they're nostalgia grabs. So, like, people would have bought it, I would assume. I think this Splat pack thing's only like $15. So, people are going to grab that. But, I mean, who's to say the next SpongeBob game's not going to skip? Like, where does it end? That's the problem. You let them get away with it for these little games, and then where does it end? And that's what I
Yeah.
think is going to become a problem.
No, you're right.
Forza Motorsport 6 natively on my Lenovo Legion Go.
What?
The old Lenovo Legion Go, by the way. The one I told was a piece of shit. I'm just saying, guys.
That can't run.
Who was right? I'm sorry. Who was right? Anyway, what do you guys say in the chat? I can understand. I read that one. These Nickelodeon games are what I consider a fun, small filler. All right. Well, let's see here. What's the next topic? We got a lot of news tonight, man. It's action packed. We got at least like 12 topics here.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot more to get into.
So we have big GTA 6 news. This might piss some people off in the chat. It's being reported that Rockstar is looking to ship Grand Theft Auto 6 only digital, because they're afraid physical copies at launch will contain spoilers.
They'll get leaked.
Which is funny because they usually give out early codes anyway, and people leak them out that review them. So, I mean, it doesn't matter either way, but I think that's an excuse.
Right, yeah, it could be stricter.
No, I think that's an excuse just to sell the game digitally.
Yeah.
Because they know they're
100%.
going to get the money, and then in 6 months to a year, they'll sell physically, and people will double dip just to have a copy of the game. I think they know exactly what they're doing.
They can get away with it because people are not going to wait to buy a game. They'll pay. They'll buy it digital. Even though all the people are like, I'll never buy digital. They'll buy it digital. Like, there'll be some holdouts, but they know they can get away with it. And that's the first week is the most amount of sales. That's going to be 100% revenue for them. Like, not having to ship the disc and stuff. They're going to get, they got to split it with the platforms or whatever. But still, I mean, that's a lot of money that they're going to make.
Yeah.
And then 6 months later, they ship out a disc for the people who want it. And like Perry said, people double dip on that.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, once like physical goes away for some of these companies, they're going to be relieved that their shit doesn't have to get leaked anymore because people steal the shit, you know?
I'm playing Forza.
Like, oh, there it is.
I'm just saying,
How did you
man.
do that? How do you do that, Perry?
You cannot do that.
I don't know. It's natively on the Xbox app. It's running fine on my Lenovo Legion Go. Model 1.
Called magic.
It's magic, right?
What the hell?
What the hell? What the fuck?
Oh,
What a great movie.
he said, "Hey, Zeus."
My name is Zeus.
That's what he called you, right? Hey, Zeus.
What a great film.
Yeah, that's so good.
That will never be on 4K. Thanks, Disney.
I know, man. Fucking Disney. Just gonna leave the first one by itself.
Anyway,
But yeah.
what were we talking about here? GTA? So what,
GTA.
what do
getting-
all
yeah.
you fat slobs in the chat think? You can't buy it physically day one. And the game's probably going to
Honestly-
cost $80 to $100. What's going on here?
I just feel like as long as people play it and it exists, that's good enough for people. Like, you know what I mean? Because I think most of us are just gonna get a digital, just play that shit at midnight or something. You know, like
The
Noof
game
is,
has so many updates anyway.
Noof is declaring he could play anywhere with the Switch too. Hot coffee, says Jamie on. I need my hot coffee. Well, there you go. Action packed indeed. Also, Wonder Man, who got released from Disney Plus. Well, the hell with him. Karai is buying it digitally. I want to wait, but the FOMO will get me. It's gonna get him.
Help! It's gonna get me.
That's at my door. Didn't we have a possible, well, from an insider, possible confirmation on the size of GTA 6 too?
Well, I don't know. At that point, I
'Cause
don't even know.
Yeah, I saw some guy saying that he's hearing it's going to be 676 gigabytes.
That's not true.
Yeah.
That's literally not true. It's
You
gonna
won't
be like
be-
100.
They won't be able to
gigabytes.
play it on any of the consoles because they're 1 terabyte. Can't be
Yeah,
600. And then how you gonna fit that on a disc? It's gonna be like 10 discs.
It'll be like 100 gigs or something.
yeah, it'll probably be.
There's no-
It could probably get up to 200 with updates, like eventually.
I'm sure they'll have the online portion separate so you can install what you want.
Yeah, like Red Dead.
Yeah, because they're not like Call of Duty where you have to download every single
Download
thing
the-
ever made.
Yeah, imagine if they did the Rockstar app on consoles. You know how fucking annoying.
I
that
think
would
it'll
be?
probably be less than Call of Duty size. Call me crazy, but I don't think it's gonna be that big.
We'll see. I hope you're right. 'cause
I
I'd
don't
like
think
to
it's gonna
save
be like
some space.
300 gigs. It's gotta be like 100 and something. How big is Red
Yeah.
Dead?
I'm not sure on console. I can go off the PC port.
On consoles on 2
The
discs, but
PlayStation Store right now.
I think it's, yeah. Tell me how big Red Dead 2 is.
Well, GTA 5 is 87 gigs on PS5.
Yeah,
so
but
it's
that's a
gotta be-
10-year-old game. Where Red Dead's almost 10, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's got to be like much bigger
It's
than that.
90 on PlayStation.
I'm
That
gonna
sounds
go
about right.
with 150 to 170 gigs.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna go with. I'm
can
still
see
playing
it.
Forza on here natively. It's funny how this works. I just downloaded it on the Xbox app and I'm playing it. Isn't that crazy?
That is
Forza
crazy.
Motorsport 6. I can see about 120 Higgs. What's a Hig?
Higgs.
Hicks?
Gigabytes.
Hickabyte.
Yeah, I don't see this not launching physical thing hindering the sales one bit. People are gonna buy it anyway.
I heard Xbox. This Dizzy Delta said. I heard Xbox physical copies of GTA 6 are coming with samples of Ozempic. Well, that could be true. I don't know. A lot of fat slobs playing GTA. Well, I'll be buying that day one digitally as always, so I can stream it on my portal,
What?
and then that'll be that.
You can't do
Yeah.
that.
Now the real question is it coming out in November?
I would think they would have to release it November.
Yeah, because I mean, once they start pressing like physical, which they're not doing actually, yeah, because it's coming out after. So yeah, you won't really know. It's just like, hey guys, it's gonna be up for on the store or whatever. Good luck.
Still running like a
would you do
champ.
that?
Also, too, if they don't put it out physical up until the second it launches, they can like tweak stuff to it. I mean, they could put out a day one update anyway on a disc, but same thing. I think you're right though that they're just doing it on purpose because they can get away with it and people are still gonna buy it. Whereas if like Capcom tried that, people would be like, "I'm not buying it because it's not physical." Like, there's enough people that it would be a problem.
I don't think anybody
Yeah.
cares. And I think this is the game that's going to have the masses just say, wow, this was easy. I'm just going to buy all my games digital.
Yeah. This would be the one to move the needle.
Right.
Right, like, thank God we don't need to find anyone to print out the stupid maps to put in the case now.
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. The little maps. There's gonna be custom maps on Etsy.
Don't give
Have to
them
order 'em.
ideas.
Nice.
They're gonna do it. They probably already did it.
I got to pause this game for a minute.
Noof says Higgs, it's a Cletus memory card.
Well, fiddly diddly. GTA 7, we won't be alive for that. I can't complain. I enjoy my Xbox and my PlayStation Switch too much. There you go. According to Talos, he's going to buy GTA on all consoles digitally. Day one.
Oh.
All right. Well, let's go to the next topic because again, we got a ton of news tonight. This is the news night.
Apparently.
Speaking of PlayStation, just a little topic Anthony brought up earlier. Resident Evil 9 will not be on PS4. Well, guess what? Sony is DMing people on PlayStation 4 consoles, telling them to wrap that shit up. They're saying it's time, buddy.
You want a 5?
It's time
It's
to upgrade to the
time.
PS5 because, and they even put in this little message. Hey, all the latest games won't be on PS4. So, yeah, you want to move and go trade this shit in? So, yeah, Sony is trying to encourage people to upgrade to the PlayStation 5 because the time is
Shocker.
now. Where have we heard that
Shocker.
before?
Shit is now old man.
Thank God they're telling people to upgrade because people have been holding on way too long. The PS5 is dirt cheap. Just get rid of it. It's time.
It's cheap right now. It might go up soon. We don't know. We're hearing that all the consoles are going to shoot up. Yeah, I would just upgrade. GameStop still has holiday bundles for $3.99 and $4.49. So, just saying. Also, we have more PlayStation stuff here. PlayStation 5 PSSR update is going to possibly be coming February 25th. It will be a regular system update, and if you have the Pro, the PSSR will be updated with this is the update we've all been waiting for, I guess.
And
Yeah.
it's just in time for Requiem because Requiem, I know we're gonna get into that, but yes, it's aiming for 120. So
Bane.
we will see what happens.
And they're
right?
saying that when PSSR, whatever 2.0, whatever the hell it's called, whenever it launches in February, a majority of games will have day one patches right then and there on the spot. So it seems like they're planning this out pretty good. They're not launching it and nobody's got games ready for it. It seems like a lot of companies are ready to go, and Capcom is one of them. And that's the day before Requiem. Isn't that crazy? Or 2 days before Requiem.
2 days.
2 days before
Just
Requiem.
look how RE4 Remake runs on the Pro now, and now the fact that it's going to run even better, like, forget about it, man.
Oh, yeah. But the Pro is a scam, everybody. It was money had it. It's a scam. Your mother-in-law funded the hitman. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all this horse shit. Are you guys going to do the hokey pokey? You gonna streak during the Patriots game with Wicked Hot? I mean, what's going on with these guys? I think the Geritol is hitting these guys in the wrong spots. I don't know, guys.
With that and a little blue pill.
It's like
Well, we know the blue pills don't work. The blue chews. Chew it and do it. They chew it and nothing happens. So there you go.
I'm just mashing it in there, man.
you gotta try. But yeah, I'm curious when they're gonna announce the PSVR 2 RE9 stuff.
I would hope soon because I have the VR2 and I'm ready. I think Noof is ready in the chat also. You know, one guy who's not ready for it? You. Because you didn't buy the PSVR when it was $1 for it. It was $149 last week.
I
Yeah.
tried to buy it, but it was gone.
See,
Yeah,
you
that was
guys are a
gone
bunch
so
of
quick.
suckers.
I went on there when Wario posted it. It was not even up a full minute. I clicked on that link and that sucker was already gone.
Oh, you mean PlayStation actually sells? I thought the industry was changing.
Yeah, Phil Spencer bought them all. My family told me.
Yeah, he's waiting for a Ozempic simulator.
Pharmacy simulator.
What kind of timeline are we living in? I don't know. Play
PlayStation timeline.
play Majora's Mask and find out, I guess.
Oh God. If you want to have anxiety while you're playing a game.
PlayStation Direct is supposed to be February 12th. What do you think about that? Apparently Wolverine will not be shown there because they're going to give it its own event. Oh, I can finally pick somebody in Forza.
Yeah, if that's coming out this year, that's probably be a summertime thing.
I would think.
I definitely figured we would get one in February, but they need to show something because they have like nothing going on either besides Wolverine. So let's hope that there's stuff there.
Yeah, I do think Wolverine has the potential to be really good. You know, then yeah, we'll have to see. We waited long enough, so
Right. Well,
Yeah,
they're saying
same.
Wolverine will not be at this event. So, but they're saying Requiem might be shown there as well because they're
they'll
promoting
probably
that.
show it. Yeah, they'll show it off the Pro. But yeah, it doesn't look like they're putting out a demo. So here we are.
I'm trying to think what they could even announce because I don't know if they're doing a DLC for Ghost of Yotai just because that didn't perform so great. I have no idea what the heck.
Allegedly, they are doing that. So I don't know.
Why they
Mm,
canceled the Carnage Spider-Man 2 DLC, but they're gonna do a Ghost of Yotai DLC. All right.
Yeah, it's interesting the choices they make,
I had the game over here.
and they always
Frank. I
do
don't
this
know where I
every
put it.
February. But you know, at least the Pro's getting an update. You know, and
Oh, it's right here.
you know, at least we're getting something for the console. But yeah, if you don't have a Pro, then I guess it doesn't matter in that way. But
Yeah, they don't have pros
Yeah.
because everyone's stupid. Oh, I don't need that. Well, guess what? You should have bought it when it was on sale, you dumb fucks.
you son of a bitch.
Especially now.
Son of a bitch.
Now you can't get a PC or anything. Your Pro's your only option.
Oh, I know. All right. Oh, I like my Switch OLED. I'm not updating. Yeah, well, you're dumb because they canceled games on that thing too. So good for you. You did the
Dude.
right thing there.
I saw so that game Tomodachi Life is coming out, which I know nobody cares about except for me. But I was looking at
Well, they
this
care
tweet
about it
this-
because that game goes for about $300 on the DS. So I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, like nobody. I don't think you guys care about it, but I saw a tweet about it because it's coming to the original Switch as well. So some guy was like, "Got a Switch too, so I can play Tomodachi Life." And everyone in the comments was like, "Lol, should we tell him?" And everyone's like, "Haha, you're stupid. It's coming to Switch 1." And the guy was like, "Yeah, but like I didn't even have a Switch 1. I just bought the Switch 2." And people are like, "You could have saved money if you bought the Switch 1." And then
Yeah.
one person finally was like, "Yo, they're not supporting the Switch 1 anymore. You're all dumb." Like they're trying to tell this guy he should have bought a Switch 1 in 2026.
Because they don't want to buy the Switch 2, so he's going to join them. You know what I mean? Like, this is stupid.
Yeah, why would you want to play in crappy quality too? Like,
Who cares if you bought the Switch 2? You should say welcome to the party, guy. You know what I mean? Like what is this?
they were like
party
they were
foul.
flaming this guy in the comments, and I'm just like, wow, people are nuts, man. Like, absolutely.
You
it doesn't.
think?
It doesn't take long for them to jump on you, like fucking, Wait, how do
Hey.
you do that?
Yeah, I'm natively playing Forza through the Xbox app on my
How?
Lenovo Legion Go. That's quite a while old.
You wasted money on that.
No.
A lot of load screens in this stupid game. I'm sorry,
whatever
Forza
you
Horizon,
do-
Forza Motorsport 6, I mean.
Whatever you do, don't let anyone convince you to buy a Switch 1 ever again, unless you get it for like
Don't buy a
$5.
Switch 1. If you have one, go to GameStop and dump it. Get rid of it. We at our GameStop, there's like 85,000 Switch 1s there. Because people are done.
If
Upgrade.
you have like a younger kid or something, that's about it.
Upgrade and stay ready for the new releases. That's all I gotta say. Oh, well, the OLED. Fuck the OLED. Go stick an OLED up your ass. Go buy an OLED TV and buy the Switch 2. I think you'll be all right.
The Switch 2 is just so much more superior in every way. The speed, the frame rates, you're crazy to buy a Switch 1.
Yeah, I know.
And we get some Switch news with RE2 on top of it.
Yes, we did. Hang on. We're going to get to that. What's the next topic here? The
Nintendo Direct.
The Nintendo Direct is
Oh.
rumored for the first week of February, which is next week. Let's see what they release. Or maybe they'll show
I
that
hope-
Leon amiibo, huh? Huh?
I hope they do on next week because they have a bunch of games coming out. They got Mario Tennis coming out. They got Pokopia. They got Tomodachi. They got a bunch of games already slated. So it's time for them to show another bunch of games. I'm ready. So obviously we'll try to cover that if that's true when we find out.
I am not rewinding. I'm in practice
yeah,
mode.
I'm super excited for a Nintendo Direct. I want them to
Yeah.
announce something crazy. Like
So what is
they
it
don't
supposed
have
to be?
anything. It's supposed to be allegedly next week, and I'm hearing the 5th, so next
Interesting.
Thursday.
Okay.
But they need to announce some big games for like the summer and stuff because we got stuff for February and March, but that's it.
Yeah.
That's like the ending, and they never released they never put a release date for that Splatoon game, the like spin-off. So that's got to get a date. There's like a whole bunch of games that are in the pipeline. So let's see. This should be a big month for Nintendo because they're doing a direct for the Tomodachi Life tomorrow. Allegedly, the week after is a regular direct, and then at the end of the month is Pokemon Day, and they're supposedly going to announce Pokemon for November. So
Okay.
this might be a massive time for them. So we'll see.
Plus, they just had the Mario movie one too.
Yeah, that's right. Just the other day they had that. So don't let anyone tell you, "Oh, it's not doing good. The Switch 2 is failing." Yeah, all right.
Well, those are 55-year-old paid-off Xbox men who don't have any balls. That's why they keep doing that. They don't have any
Yeah.
fucking balls, I'll tell you that. They got their balls cut off at the pound. Did they
Bob
get them
Barker
cut
said,
off, or
"Please-"
did they put that solution on them that melts them?
Oh, gross. Bob
Just
Barker said,
disappears.
please spay and neuter your Xbox fans.
Good.
I don't know. They were money had it, I guess, right? Call Oliver
Guess so.
Stone. Call him up.
RWK,
Oh, no.
that's because you don't know quality, okay? He says I can't see paying 70 for a Nintendo game.
I'm still playing
Hey.
Forza natively.
How do you
GPU
do
can't
that?
run that.
Oh, look, the car stopped because I'm not playing anymore.
No, you're watching a YouTube video.
Well, I'm holding. It's funny when my machine can run these games, and the Xbox ROG Ally can't fucking run this game allegedly. So there you go. Isn't that funny, right? Just saying. I warned you. Anyway,
I told you.
Resident Evil 9. Let's stay on the topic of the Switch 2. Before we get to RE9, we're hearing from Nate the Hate that Resident Evil 3, 4, 2, 3, and 4 Remake are going to be put on the Switch 2 this year. Which would probably line up with the 30th anniversary of Resident Evil.
Yeah, I think this is good. We wanted to see this on the Switch, too, specifically. Now, we're gonna get into the insider bullshit in a little bit because there's a lot of RE stuff that we're gonna talk about tonight because it's in the news.
Oh yeah,
Getting flooded
But-
lately.
But the one thing that some people got a chance to play was native Resident Evil 7 and 8 on the Switch 2. And from what I've heard, it's not running good.
well,
now, I
they're
don't
running it in
know-
performance or not?
That's the thing, is that they're saying that, whether or not it's, I think they're just talking about a lot of the frame dropping and stuff like that, but I haven't seen footage. Obviously, I haven't played the damn thing, but it looks like some people also got a chance to play it hands-on. Now,
Right.
can they get it figured out by release? Probably. They kind of have to, but I don't know.
There is footage.
Well, how the fuck does 9 run at
There is
60
footage
FPS
that's
and the
out there?
fucking other ones don't? I mean, come on. They
Right.
got to
Well,
be running it on non-performance mode.
I think they do run at 60 on the
Okay,
Switch.
did you run at 60? Okay.
From
because
what I'm looking at,
There's been
I'll send-
conflicting reports, but if the footage is out there, the footage is out there. I'm obviously trying to stay hopeful because I want to see Resident Evil 2 Remake, 3 Remake, and 4 Remake
Yes,
come out
on the
too.
Switch, 60 FPS.
Just have them all on there, man. Yeah. Just have them all on there. We're going to buy them again for the millionth
It's
time.
nice to carry a Switch 2 around and to carry this beast around. Although this beast can handle a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
and it runs games at 60 beautifully. But I mean, it'd be nice to have the Switch 2. This way I have my Mario stuff and then I have Resident Evil.
Yeah.
At least the good thing is like it's RE. Like they're not gonna let something run like shit. They're gonna figure it out at some point in time. Just
Well, it's
not
funny.
like someone else. They're just gonna leave it be.
When they released it on the iPhone, all the games on the iPhone, it was like locked at 30 or so people thought. But when they made the iPhone, what am I up to? 17 or 18? Which one do I have? 17? The newest one. I have the newest one.
17.
The 17 Pro. Guess what? It shot up in frames to like 45 frames. So apparently it's not locked. It's just that the iPhone was full of shit. They just couldn't run the game properly. And the higher the iPhone, the higher the frame rate. So there you go.
Yeah, I like I said, I'm obviously for them doing this sooner than later. I think, they should just get it all out there for this anniversary.
Just get it
and just
out.
call it. Get it out there. But again, I think RE9 should, hopefully run fine. We haven't heard any. I'm sure in the next few weeks because all
Well,
bets
they
are
showed
off as
footage
far
of
as-
it at the first demo and it ran at 60.
Yeah, yeah. That's the
So-
only footage we've seen to this day.
But it had
until-
you could see the aliasing all over the fucking place, like a PSP type game. But we'll see. We'll see how it turns out.
I'm gonna send you guys. They streamed it like a week ago, and it's like you gotta scrub through it later when you have time. But you could see it looks like it's running at 60, both 7 and 8. So
Well, that's good.
All right. Well, that's good. Like I said, some people were saying other things, but again, I also don't believe everything they say because it's the same situation with, like like I said, it's not a dust golem over there saying this. This is other people. So I also don't trust them as much.
Well, Nate
well,
the
this
Hate.
footage is
Nate the Hate is pretty much dead on. He got all the
Yeah.
Switch 2 stuff right. The console,
Yeah.
all that stuff. Now he's also confirming, or he's also saying, what is the other one, Frank?
Code Veronica.
He's saying Code Veronica will be released in 2027.
Yeah, that's the strong rumor. We've yet to see or hear any other event that Capcom is making. And I think if they do announce it, it's definitely going to be after Requiem at this point. So yeah, I mean, I think they're on a, you got to strike while the iron's hot, and I think, they kind of know what they're doing. Also, by the way, I just got Outbreak on my backwards compatible PS3 that I still have. I got a complete save file to work on it. So that's just a sidebar, but I had to do that for tomorrow's stream. So because we needed Lone Wolf, and Lone Wolf, you have to beat the game on hard, you have to buy all the shit, and so like I just got a complete save file and put it on the hacked PS3 through the USB, and we're good. So I just wanted to put that out there that I was just doing that. But
Nice.
yeah. So yeah, shout out to Perry for helping me hack this machine 1,000 years ago, but it still works. And this is like the nice PS2 that can actually play these games through HDMI. I got to hook up the splitter tomorrow, but fuck it, right? I mean, I got to hook up the splitter every time I bust out the PS3 anyway, because you can't turn the HDCP off.
Oh yeah, the splitter. I just got one in the mail today.
Yeah.
You still need that for the PS5.
Really?
Yeah, you could turn off HDCP, but if you don't have it turned off and you connect it to the capture card, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's funny because I still have the Porta component adapter.
Yep.
And I used that on the Wii the other day. Holy shit. I did it live because the Amazon came and dropped it off. I plugged it in, and the shit looks like pretty damn good running through there. Right into the Elgato, and it was fine. And I was like, holy shit, I will never play the Wii with the standard cables again.
Oh.
I mean, it still looks like the Wii, but like the component, it made it look crisper.
Yeah.
And so it just went from 4:3 to 16:9, and then it was nice and crisp. I was like, I feel like I'm putting on glasses, like everything's just clear. So yeah, but that was my little sidebar.
It was a great
workaround.
workaround.
At least it is, yeah. And at least with this, like again with the PS3, I can hook it up to the splitter and then run PS2 through HDMI because I'm playing the games on there. So.
Well, there's
my God.
Forza Motorsport 6, baby, running natively on the Lenovo Legion Go. The V1 model, the original model.
The OG model.
And I'm not streaming. This is natively downloaded on the Xbox app. So there you go. I was told that the other machine was better than this, but obviously not. Who's always right? Just saying.
That's CGI. You're fibbing, man.
Oh yeah.
CGI.
It's AI.
Here's a Soros.
Venom Dave, what's going on, buddy? All right, what's our next topic here? I think we're still on Resident Evil. Resident Evil 9, the final preview was shown. We all checked it out on 20 different people. And you know what, though, Anthony? I have to say one thing. I watched like 10 videos, and I think they sent everyone the same piece of paper because they all said the same exact fucking thing.
Yes. I have some information about this.
And let me just, and you're going to know exactly what I'm going to say right now. Because they all said this, and it was all at the same timestamp of each video. And Leon gets to say one-liners. It's like, dude, if you didn't say that in all 10 reviews in the same spot, I might have believed that these reviews were legit.
Yeah.
What happened?
So we didn't even know what was going on, right? So I wake up this past Monday, and everybody's pretty much iced in, if you really want to call it that, not snowed in, fucking iced in. So the cars are stuck, all this shit. So I'm outside, and I'm up when this stuff drops. So the embargo lifts, and which is at like 10 a.m. or something like that Eastern, and then I see everything get uploaded from everybody. We didn't get to play it, obviously. We didn't get flown out. We didn't go to Europe to play it either. And I'm not just talking about the demo.
Well, I heard that Microsoft just flies out regular fans. I'm shocked they didn't fly you out.
Yeah. Now, some people in Europe that have channels that are smaller than mine got flown out, but I'm not in, like Germany apparently has a circle jerk of people over there.
Germany.
And
You better watch out what you say about that.
Yeah.
well, all I'll say is I think I know where Dust gets his information from.
Don't put your hands up in Germany.
Yeah. So
Don't point a certain way either, Anthony.
yeah, I know. So basically European
Don't do the Ryback
like
finishing
press.
maneuver.
Yeah. The European press basically got to play the game, or they got this footage, right? So the B-roll that you're seeing,
It's all the same.
It's all the same, right? So the Capcom supplies that B-roll. It's not them capturing.
You know how many times I saw that fucking doctor smiling, getting stabbed in the eye?
Yeah.
I'm so tired of that footage.
Yeah, but that's what they gave to sell the game, quote unquote, right? So they gave them the same PDF file. They gave them the same B-roll file. Now we got this stuff after the fact because thankfully somebody was nice enough to send it over. It was too late at that point. We didn't get the jump on it, which is very frustrating in my shoes because all of these people had their videos ready to go, scheduled to upload as soon as that. So they had it for 4 or 5 days. They knew what this was, and we didn't get called. Nobody texted us. Nobody, not even a fax. No, but Capcom didn't give this to normal press anyway. But it was very select people. Now these, of course, are your IGNs, your GameSpots, your like they always get it. The European branch of people got it, and I think it's a shitty thing, but at the same time, what we actually got footage wise looks really good. Leon's gameplay looks really good. We have the zombies basically are kind of fumbling around. There's some kind of comedic elements to the zombies, but some people might take that and think, oh, it's like, too wacky. But basically they're like, they talk to each other or they have 100 personalities across all these zombies that have different past lives. So they continue to do what they used to do when they were alive. And that dictates like how they act, what weapons they have. They fight with each other sometimes. You do have a singing zombie that screeches in your ear and makes your ears ring. Stuff like that. Obviously, Grace has antique coins that she can upgrade. So it's just like RE7 had coins you can upgrade for Ethan. Grace is going to have the coins. Leon does have a currency, but we don't know what it is. And they have kept his upgrades like to a minimum. They haven't shown anything with him yet. They said there's no merchant, but that doesn't mean there's not something else that Leon has.
There
We know he
definitely
has.
is something because you could just see it from that cache picture
Yeah.
they sent out. Like you could just easily
He has
tell.
the attaché case, back, so he's gonna have his his hatchet that he can sharpen and stuff like that. A lot of people are acting like fucking yo-yos because they don't realize that just because you can basically clear a certain area with Leon, and then you go back as Grace, and then they're not there, or you leave items for Grace and Leon, vice versa. And some people keep saying, "Oh, it's just like AB." It's like, no, it's not. It's not like AB at all. It's like
It's
Code
one game.
Veronica. It's like Code Veronica, where if you leave certain things behind, that will be there for that player. That's like Code Veronica. There is no 2 scenario system. Basically what they played was the first 3 hours of the game, and they said that 2 of those hours were with Grace, and the 1 hour was with Leon. So, yeah, people that keep saying it's like AB or whatever, it's not the case. Also, Nakanishi spoke out in a bunch of interviews as well that came out. I'm currently working on more videos about that. But I will say this, that he kind of gave people reassurance and said that this isn't going to be Resident Evil 6. Like, you should stop worrying that it's not going to be like RE6. You know, they think that they brought a balance to that, and the fact that it's not 4 campaigns, they said like this isn't going to turn into that. So
It better not. Of course, he's gonna
Yeah.
say it's not like 6 because he wants to sell the stupid thing, but it better not be when we get it,
no, I think because it's
or else we're
just
coming for Rikishi, whatever his name is.
well, the thing is that he and then he made this whole analogy about sushi, and you know, if we make the
Sushi?
sushi, yeah, it was actually kind of funny.
Sushi,
Sashimi.
pushy. They said that in Jerky Boys.
Uh,
Well, there it is.
And
I mean,
then,
it's natively on my console. It says I can play it right now.
there you go.
Just saying. See in store or play. Oh, Forza Motorsport 6. I mean, it fucking works on here. No problem.
Here it is.
There it is. Well, what were you saying?
So yeah, and they also said that it is not open world. So people.
You
can
mean
shut
I
the
can't
fuck
go
up
to the
about
deli
that.
as Leon and buy sandwiches and snacks?
Yeah.
But wait, I want to drive all over the place and go visit places at my free leisure.
You mean I can't go to Wawa as Leon?
They want to drive the Porsche to fucking
I
Wawa.
can't get my turkey bowl.
Yeah. So I think that's the thing. It's like whether or not they like, I don't know, like the chunk enemy is interesting.
Is he Chuck or Chunk?
Chunk.
Chunk.
That's what they're calling him. Yes.
Chunk.
Chunk from he's just a baby from RE8. They just blew up the
but
baby.
yeah, basically. But
You better not
Chunk's
make those
cousin?
noises.
he will. I don't think he'll make those noises.
Yeah, but you know what it looks like? Leon gets him with the axe and he like twirls his head around like in God of War. Like it is ripping off God of War.
Mhm.
You put Kratos.
Well, he's just
put a
Leon
Kratos
just
mod.
Yeah, they will. Leon just has executions like, you know, he doesn't care. And they basically
I
said
like
like
how he
Leon
bites
is
his
very-
arm. He goes, Leon's like, no, and then he bites his arm.
You should keep him as a pet and just have him help him.
They should. The stalker enemy also gets clapped by Leon.
They better make a
so-
chunk amiibo.
God.
Yeah, that's actually when I stopped
That'll-
watching the video because they showed that and they showed the nurse lady too getting got, and I was like, I'm already seeing more than I wanted to see. I'm turning this off.
Yeah, it's just getting it's just getting to the point where it's a little scary. And the next few weeks there's going to be people putting out stuff that shouldn't be out there because apparently on that PDF file there was something that they shouldn't have talked about that has already been talked about.
See, that's what
And then
gets me worried. Where I'm
it
like,
got scrubbed off the internet. But it's out there.
What?
yeah, that's what I'm like, dude. This is like, it's the stuff like.
Send that to
when
me
they're
right
showing
now.
too
I won't
much.
say anything. Just send it to me right now.
Yeah, put it in Messenger.
Because I know
wanna
at the end of
Yeah.
at the end of the show you're gonna leave and I'm gonna forget to ask, and then I gotta
Very
wait
good,
another
yeah.
week.
I
But the
swear I
big-
won't say anything.
The biggest thing is like now we have to be on the lookout because people will jump in and start spoiling stuff for people.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, it
Once-
reminds me of like Welcome to Raccoon City when they're showing the commercials. It's like, dude, they basically showed the main parts of the movie in the commercials. And it's just like, why are we seeing so much already? And it's just like, yeah, the movie wind up sucking.
well, the thing is that it's just a shame, man. Like
put
the
it
way
in.
It's
this whole-
weird.
We
It's
want to
really
see
weird.
it. What is it?
We're desperately waiting for you to tell us.
Let me see
Wait, is it
here.
like a legit spoiler that you saw that got
He's not
scrubbed?
gonna send it to
It's-
you. He's gonna send it to us. Don't worry.
Yeah, and we
Yeah,
won't.
I'm
say
just
anything.
I'm just asking in general.
Yes.
Yeah, it's now the one thing has been talked about in an interview. So one of these is Let me put. I'm copying and pasting it. Hold on, I'm not trying to make this a bigger anticipation.
Probably gonna be like Leon uses the
I have
toilet.
to copy and paste this in bits. Hold on.
Leon doesn't have enough money for a Switch 2 yet. He's still on the OLED.
He's got a Switch too. You don't.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
Ah.
Oh yeah. So that's what makes it go. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
What goes around comes around. That's all I gotta say. All right. That's actually pretty good news.
Oh my God.
Now
Oh,
here's
my eyes are seeing things.
now here's the thing is
Herpes.
they're reserved, right? So okay, they
All right. Good.
didn't want. So this isn't the first time that these people in Europe have leaked stuff that they shouldn't have. The
Right.
same thing happened with RE3. So this same group has leaked,
And they
the
give
RE3
them all the
stuff.
press, and they
That's
still
what I'm
leak this
saying.
stuff.
And they still leak it. This happens all the time. And here we are. What did I tell you guys a few weeks ago on the show? The Capcom Creators Program and all that stuff. They don't give anybody anything, but they'll give it to these guys, fly them out. They'll play the game for 3 hours, and then it still leaks and embargo breaks. So that's what pisses me off. The stuff that me and John are talking about in our upcoming videos are from interviews, legit from Nakanishi. We're not reporting on these spoilers. We're not, shoving them in people's faces. We are just reporting. And Nakanishi kind of did a wink wink at Ada being in the game as well. So that's something that you should keep an eye out on.
Oh my God. Fred knows now.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna know.
He knows.
I don't think he cares.
What?
What was I gonna say?
Which I mean, with that's not obviously surprising at all.
It's really not. He just basically said like, "Hey, we really care about their relationship, quote unquote, right?" But he basically said, "Yeah, like, you're just gonna have to wait and find out." That little Japanese kind of, avoiding the. You just have to wait and
so
see.
we're definitely gonna get cameos.
Cameos. I think Claire's possible. The wing that's on Leon's watch. I'm not trying to make this about Hamilton. They said that specifically means it's for fallen comrades, right? So what does that mean? Because there's a wing on the gun, on the Magnum.
Requiem.
So I
wing.
think that
The wing, the chicken wing guy.
and if you pause the gameplay where you see Victor Gideon having the remote, he has a ring on his finger that has a snake, and that is, I think, a connection to the family from RE6, which also had a ring and snakes on it as well, which was an organization in that Neo umbrella kind of thing. So Victor Gideon could be connected to the family, or obviously we knew that he's kind of connected to Umbrella in some way, obviously, right? Because he has the care center. There has the photos. There has to be some kind of connection. So I think that's probably all you're going to see from Capcom as far as RE9. The rest of the stuff that is going to come out is going to be from leakers, from people that get the game and they do break embargo. It's going to happen, and of course, it's always the people that don't deserve it. But that's just my wrap over the whole thing. As far as all the new information that I pulled today that we were talking about, there's a lot of stuff here. They also Nakanishi also said that the women in the office wanted to keep Leon hot, so they call him Hot Uncle, and they basically wanted to keep him really hot.
I'm worse than kidding. That's worse than Crunch.
He's Uncle Jesse.
The women specifically wanted every wrinkle, every vein in his arm is all because they love the Hot Uncle.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
And I'm serious. That's
and you're giving these people your money.
I'm not even kidding, because but Nakanishi said that basically he did have people, because he's never had Leon in one of his games before, that he did have people come in to make sure that Leon was acting like Leon. Like it wasn't like an overstep of what Leon, like Leon's been through 30 years of this bullshit. He's going to be jaded. He's going to be fucking killing everybody because he's had it. He's kind of tired in this game. He's kind of over it. And so I think that's
so I
why
guess
it's
he
gonna
kicks
be
the bucket at the end, like they've been reporting, right? Right.
well, that's the thing, right? So that's the interesting thing. Now, this is why the ending and stuff like that is unfortunately going to probably come out in the next few weeks. And
You know the ending
You
for
know.
real? Do you know it?
I don't know the ending. No.
Okay.
No, I actually don't. The thing is the stuff that was on that PDF file that shouldn't have been talked about, at least wasn't as like in detail. But the thing is apparently Capcom did confirm that they altered the 3-hour stuff that people were playing to keep surprises.
Okay.
So even what they were playing wasn't like the final version of the game. It was an altered, tailored, like 3-hour demo that they got to play. Some got to play 3.5 hours, some played 3. But yes, everybody and their mom and all these fucking interviewers, guys, played it. So you've been seeing the same stuff, hearing the same stuff. But what we did today was we pulled stuff from every single interview, every single source, and we started to compile a big document of all that because there's a lot of info. And unfortunately, we didn't get any heads up. Nobody told us. We didn't get a fax. We didn't get a text. We didn't get a postcard.
Facts.
Morse code.
Morse code. So we basically just had to kind of, play it by ear and do
But
it.
did you get the Elpis?
Elpis.
So I'm assuming Elpis is the cure for whatever is going on.
Elpis apparently means hope, right? Or like,
So it's
like
the
the
cure.
hope. So I think that, they're covering something up. The government covered up Raccoon City. They were working with Umbrella. We know this, but this is kind of going back and saying, hey, this thing Elpis is a part of something that you didn't know. And, me and John think that Umbrella shot in the second trailer that a lot of people stopped talking about for some reason. We think that's like a coffin or there's a body behind that thing, whatever it is. It could be Alyssa's body. It could be a Wesker children. It could be Spencer. It could be, yeah. So we don't know, but a lot of other people are talking about that. And nobody's talking about the guy that was like, get away from here. That he was in the first trailer. Nobody talks about him anymore. Where the fuck is he? So yeah, there's a lot of weird shit that I think might connect. And I am happy to not see the full game. I don't want to get spoiled. Unfortunately, sometimes I have to know what's going on because I have to make sure that if someone randomly shows up in my chat, we got to clap them immediately if they start saying shit. We've already had a couple. And it's sad because there's some people that don't even want to chat now in fear and coming to the streams because they think that it's going to happen. And I hate that. I really hate that.
That's been me because I saw a couple of people say shit. And I was just like, oh God, not Anthony's channel too.
Yeah.
Well,
when there's 200 people in the chat,
you will have to do members only and just make more money.
No, I'm not.
Oh, they'll go in there too. Some of these people are sick.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that though because, I never want to lock out my actual chat to members only. But so that's the big RE9 news dump. And there's no demo, and we'll probably not play demo. The State of Play does not have a slated demo. They're not going to put one out.
Why won't they give a demo? What's the big deal? They've been giving a demo for this game for years.
I don't know why they're so protective of Resident
Are they trying to be
Evil.
like the first game where there was no demo for the first game?
I guess. Because I honestly think that because we're not getting an early copy in the creators program, which I told you guys about, I ranted about that on the last show or 2 shows ago, whatever it was. And it just is what it is, man. All these people that got this shit, they're getting it early. They're going to be playing this game in 2 weeks. They're probably going to send it to them.
They're playing it right now. Well, you know what? One of these guys is going to get the game cracked and then we're going to play it early.
Yeah, it's just if you're trying to be so secretive, why the hell did you send it to all these people?
That are going to leak it anyway.
Yeah, it's just it's one or the other. Pick a side, you freaking idiots.
Well, that's what I understand, and this goes back to what me and John were saying, that the marketing has been really fucking ass backwards with this game. It really has been. There's no collector's edition. The statues are $500.
Does Phil Spencer run Capcom?
Again, it's just odd. Like I said, the game looks great. This isn't a knock on the actual game. I am just basing this off of a marketing standpoint as a fan and a collector. that buys this shit.
We got breaking news.
Oh God.
God.
Concept. The people behind Mighty Number 9, Fune-san. Concept has shut down their studio as of 1 hour ago.
No.
So Beck,
I don't even know who
he
that
couldn't
is.
hold his own jock because that's it. All right, go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, but sorry, I'm just transferring this file real quick. But yeah, yeah, so that's that. You know, there was a bunch of RE stuff. Like I said, I pretty much just kind of read like speed ran through the whole thing, but I just wanted to tell you guys all the new bits that we found out from this, so you guys aren't
Yeah.
like hearing me repeat the same shit that we've known since the showcase, because the showcase really did show like the more stuff that we wanted to see. That this just kind of showed us more uninterrupted gameplay. So yeah, like I didn't get sent the B-roll, but we finally got the B-roll after the fact, and it didn't matter at that point because the ship kind of sailed. Like everybody made a video on it, so we still made videos on it, but they could have done better. But it's just the timing. Like YouTube's all about timing, and they didn't send us anything, so it's very disheartening. But this is the shit you got to deal with. And like I said, fellow Dust Golem, he likes to lay naked with some of those guys over there because he gets some inside information from one of those guys that blatantly tells him everything that Capcom's doing, and that's his in. So that's all I'll say about that. So sorry, Dusk, but we're on to you, buddy. So that's all I'll say. I don't know about the other guy, whatever his name is, Nate the Gate, Nate the Hate.
Nate the Hate.
Well, he's at least a legit.
He's a legit guy from like every
yeah,
aspect.
but he can also get it from some like the RE stuff specifically. He can also get it from, you know, the other guy, and just like, you know, his other information, I'm sure he gets from other...
he's I don't think he would deal with a Dust Golem.
Yeah, I hope not.
This guy gets the info directly from the sources.
he's
Yeah.
been right like a lot of times. Like
Yeah, he's
mostly
never
every
really
time.
been wrong. So I mean, as far as we've been following him, like he was dead on with
Yeah.
all the Switch stuff, like the console and everything. So, you know, whatever, it could happen. He could be wrong. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna find out soon. Not just with RE9, but with these remakes. One of them's getting announced later this year for a fact.
Yep.
Isn't it crazy that we're gonna find out the killer in Scream 7 and Elpis the same night?
My God.
I think
Anyway,
it's the same person.
it is.
Yeah.
Bet that.
But even with
Never thought
Scream, they're
about
not
that.
they're not even hiding it. They're just like, yeah, everyone's coming back.
Yeah, I refuse to see any other trailer to Scream 7 for the sake of just, I just want to see
They're
it.
not
but I
even
won't be
showing
able to see
trailer.
it
They're
that
just
week.
going on Entertainment Tonight saying, "Oh yeah, I'm in it." The guy that played the brother Roman, he
Oh,
was
yeah?
like, "Oh yeah, I was there. David Arquette was there. Everyone was there. We're all hanging out." And it's like, dude, you just gave away the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
They don't care. They don't care. Who knows?
And on top of that, Matthew Lillard just came out with Ghostface Vodka.
Did he?
Yeah, just announced, I think, like a day or two ago.
Okay. Well, there was one more thing with Resident Evil 9. They're going to make custom micro SD express cards for the Switch 2 for this thing, with the Umbrella logo on them, and Leon and Grace
great.
are on the
Now
cover.
I gotta buy more Resident Evil 9 stuff.
I was gonna say, get your wallet ready.
Hey, you better sell your cat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there's pictures of this online.
Son of a bitch, King.
Yeah, no.
No one ever see the card. It's gonna be inside your console.
And
Like,
they are actually putting Resident Evil back in Fortnite that coming weekend. So
Oh shit! Now I gotta play Fortnite.
now you got to buy the $80 pack on Fortnite to get all the characters.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Well, this is what you
I
can
already
do,
have 'em
Anthony,
all.
is when you and John switch off, whoever's not playing RE9 has to play Fortnite as the RE characters.
Yeah, yeah, that's the rules. We gotta catch up now. Yeah,
Have a dual stream.
That's cool. I mean, you know, the SD cards I really don't give a shit about, honestly. Like, I already have a 500 gig one in my Switch, you know, so my Switch 2 rather. So like, I'm good, but I don't know. I got the controller, the Pro controller.
Richard
So
said
there's
Scream
that.
Elpis. There you go. That controller is awesome.
Elvis,
Who
Oh
is
no, I
this?
have Oedipus myself
me
again.
and Elvis.
Nate the Hate doesn't say anything unless he knows 100%. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So
Yeah.
it looks like Code
So-
Veronica might be happening next year.
Yeah, so all the Code Veronica stands can please stand up.
I still think RE5 Remake is coming out this year. I have a feeling that that's coming out at the end of the year.
I would love to see RE5.
I think it's
what I mean?
happening.
I don't think it's not happening at all. I just don't think that they'll put it out the same year as RE9. But what is 2027, 2028 is the real question. Do they do Code Veronica and then go back to 1? Or do they do Code Veronica and go to 5? Because that's where 4 Remake let off. You know what I mean? Because you're not going to see a 10 for another like 4 or 5 years.
Right. Well, I'm thinking 5 is this. I'm thinking it's like this summer or the end of this year. I'm thinking they're doing 5. I don't know why. I have a feeling because this game is coming out before the 30th anniversary. So what are you announcing on the 30th? The day of the 30th in March. What are you announcing?
My question is, why don't you have an RE event, not what you just had, a full RE event in March, celebrating the 30th anniversary and saying, hey guys, there's going to be a few announcements. That's what you should do. I don't care about your, symphony orchestra, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, nobody cares
I don't
about
care
that
about
shit. That
I
stuff
don't
always
care
gets
about
canceled too.
the Porsche. I don't care about the Hamilton watches. RE9, sure. Like I said, RE9, great. We're getting it the 30th, but like, I don't want to sound entitled or selfish, but like you gotta do a little more for your 30th anniversary. Like,
Yeah.
what else do you have other than like you're bringing these games to Switch too? You have RE9 coming out. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe I sound like I don't know, like I'm bitching, but it's like guys, like have a better rollout because the 25th and the 20th anniversary wasn't really that punchy. Like I think for the 20th you had RE7 come out, and then you had the games like be re-released on PS4 at the time, but like it was just okay. And then they put out like Umbrella Corps the 1 year, like that was an anniversary gift on some dumb shit. Like it's just stupid. Like they got a real like it's the 30th. Like what are you doing? Where's the shirts? Where's the this, the that? Like where's the 30th whatever? Like there
Where are the statues?
Where's the website? They kept teasing the stupid website. The freaking they still haven't really done anything with that yet.
no.
Because they're gonna
only
wait till
updated
the day
RE
of the actual 30th anniversary to pump out that website.
the RE9 website.
I'm telling you. I don't know.
Yeah, I was saying at the RWK the other day, it's just like, I mean, obviously they got another B remake team back since they got rid of the ones that did 3. But that's the
Yeah.
thing. It's like if that's the case, like these suckers might be coming out pretty damn soon.
You have to. You got to show something. Oh man, Chrono, what's going on, buddy? I didn't even see him in there.
What up?
Yeah, so I mean, we'll see what happens with that. I'm excited for this game. I was excited, and I wasn't excited. Now I'm excited.
Yeah. I think it's going to be great, and it's a nice like little kickoff to this year. So
All right, let's see.
So other RE news, apparently the principal photography for the movies just got finished a couple days ago.
yeah, we shall see. I'm going to see if I can get
Shit.
Zach Greger on the show.
Zack
You think he'll
Ryder.
come on.
Yeah, Zack Ryder.
That guy, fuck that guy. Don't have him on the show.
You think Zach Greger will come on the show?
Zack Ryder?
Zach Greger.
I don't know who that is. Zach Critter? Was he in the movie Critters?
Little critter.
He's the director of the new Ari movie.
Yeah, fuck him. He sucks ass. I don't even know who he is, and I can tell you he sucks big balls. You know what I mean?
I like him with comedy stuff. I didn't like the movies he's done, so
Yeah.
they're okay.
Next topic, Disney Afternoon Collection finally coming to Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. However, they've added a couple of games. A game that kind of started with Resident Evil. They're adding Goof Troop. And Bonkers. The worst cartoon in the fucking galaxy in Disney Afternoon. Bonkers. Hated that goddamn show. The show sucked. Goof Troop is going to be added, and it's coming out, I believe, in February. So, and you know, it is going to be physical on both platforms, and the games are on the cartridge. So that's good.
Can you believe that was almost 10 years ago that the first one, the original, came out? It
I
was
know.
2017.
For whatever reason, it skipped the Switch, and I hope that this opens a door for DuckTales Remastered to be put on the Switch, because that's like the only game that's missing from that machine.
Yep.
And obviously, I'll buy the Switch 2 version, but come on, get it on there. You got one more game, Disney.
Yeah, this collection is good, and they have boss rush mode, which is a lot of fun. So that's kind of worth it.
Yeah, it's really good. WWE 2K26 is releasing in early March or mid-March, and it is going to have several editions. The CM Punk Standard, the Triple H Deluxe Edition, which fuck that guy, the Attitude Era Special Edition, and then the Monday Night War Edition, which is like $255. So I don't know what's going on here. So WWE 2K26, and they're teasing stuff day by day. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with this game. Hopefully it is a throwback to the old WWE. If not, and if it's just bullshit, then that's going to suck. But a lot of people were expecting it to be Ruthless Aggression, and it isn't. And I think a lot of people are angry about that.
Yeah, that's. Like, it's time to get angry. Chat room, come on. It's time to get
Ruthless
pissed.
Aggression is too overhyped.
Those pitchforks.
Yeah, you know, Ruthless Aggression, you know, it kind of sucked. It was cool when it started because it was like, okay, we're going a different territory. But looking back on it, it wasn't that great. The SmackDown side was way better than the Raw side. The Raw side was just a fucking mess. But SmackDown had the better shit. They had the SmackDown 6 with Edge, Cena, Rey Mysterio, all those guys. It was great. Raw, I was a Raw guy, but I mean, they didn't really do anything. Triple H like destroyed that brand. Goldberg came in, Scott Steiner, those guys were fucked over on that whole thing. Booker T and Goldust were great. But that was it on the Raw side. SmackDown had the better show. You had Paul Heyman booking the whole goddamn show and made a great fucking show out of it. So, but yeah, a lot of people are upset that it was not Ruthless Aggression this time. And they're going back to Attitude. So, again, I'll see how the game is. And then we'll take it from there. But I mean, making 4 different editions is kind of ridiculous.
The cover is kind of dumb.
Well, the cover for the Attitude was good, but then you find out that that's not the actual cover. That's like the special edition cover. And it's 4 different covers, and they all cost different amounts of money. And then they announced the Monday Night War edition. It's like, what are we doing here? Isn't Attitude part of Monday Night War? Because that's what it was during Monday night. Like, what are we doing? Like, you're just gouging people for money. And I don't even know which cover to get because, and it won't be physical, I don't think, right away, but those editions won't be physical. So it's like I have to buy the game digital, and then depending on which one I buy digital, I get the cover, but all the covers are good except for the Triple H one.
That's the one I don't like.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, that one sucks. King of Kings edition. What is he, Jesus Christ?
He can't ever get himself out of the way. Like, he's so annoying.
They did a commercial too, where Heyman is like, hey, you should put this guy on the cover to Triple H. And then Triple H just puts himself on the cover at the end of the commercial. It's like, yeah, because this guy's an egomaniac. This guy can't even wrestle no more. He's still putting himself on the cover. Like, who is this guy?
They should
I'd
change
rather
the
see-
song.
Rather see a picture of Blade killing him in Blade 3 instead of that cover.
I want WCW
That should be
versus
the hell.
NWO remaster. Modern wrestling games are overcomplicated. Yeah, I agree, back for real. I like the old arcadey style, like you said, like the NWO Revenge. That would be awesome, but unfortunately, they don't have the rights for that anymore, and they're not going to really do that. I would have thought AEW would have done a game like that, but AEW didn't. They just made a crappy game, and there's a fart in the wind. But yeah, Back is right. They need to go back to basics with that. Make the games fun. Like he says, there's too much simulation in these games now. And you used to be able to turn all that stuff off. They don't let you turn it off anymore. They put like these mini games, like if you're getting choked in the ring, like you have to hit these buttons and stuff. It's like, I used to turn that stuff off, and now you can't turn it off. You have to play it. It's annoying.
Stupid.
Yeah, I agree, man. That's got to change. Can't wait to get another shitty live action RE film. Well, good for you.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it is.
Oh, you mean that horror movie that just randomly has Resident Evil slapped on there? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Son of a bitch.
The He-Man movie trailer was released. Masters of the Universe. After 39 years of me seeing it in the theater, it's back. And it looks pretty damn good. This is the movie we should have gotten years ago. Although I do like the original movie. But this is the one that I think we all were waiting for. I didn't realize I'd get it 39 years later when I'm a freaking old man, but here we go. I have to go to the theater like a little kid and fucking scream He-Man at the screen. It looks pretty damn good. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. It looks good. I watched it again today because I knew we were going to talk about it. And they really paid attention to stuff like I picked up on. Like he's already wearing the pink shirt and stuff. Like they really didn't miss a beat with that. So I'm excited.
Yeah,
for
all
one.
these people online. Ooh, you're making him wear pink clothes. Was he a woman? It's like he wore pink clothes in the fucking cartoon 40 years ago, you moron.
That's what Prince Adam wears.
That's
he's
Prince
naked
Adam
when he's He-Man, but
that's what he wears.
Yeah. And I like the concept that, because like when I first heard about this, I was like, wait, this premise sounds weird. But when you watch the trailer, you can see the mom sent him to Earth, to hide from Skeletor or whatever. And if you remember the cartoon, the mom was from Earth.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. She knows about Earth. Nobody else knows about it. There you go. So
yeah, and also obviously She-Ra is also hidden. And I'm sure they're going to play into that too at the end.
Yeah.
Well, they really should at the end. Or maybe defeat Skeletor and then Hordak is at the end. Which seeing him would be fucking nuts. I mean, he's kind of fucking scary, that guy.
Yeah, I mean, even Skeletor looks scary in this. He looks badass.
Well, I don't think you remember this because you weren't even around, but back in the day when I was a kid, they had books and He-Man was always fighting Hordak. Hordak wasn't only exclusive to She-Ra. He was also in the He-Man. So he could be in the second film.
Yeah. Hopefully this will do well and get a sequel because I like the way it looks. Like it looks like it's going to be decent.
It looks like it should have 30 years ago or 39 years ago now. Oops. I saw the first film in 1987 in the theater with his sister.
I wasn't even alive.
Yeah, you weren't around.
Better have the Four Non-Blonde song in it too.
I'm sure they will. They
will.
look
Oh,
like
they
they're
have
leaning
to
into
meme it
that.
up. That's like been the meme on the internet for 20 years. Like that's got to be in it.
Yeah.
I mean, Mattel even made the fucking toy of that. I have it downstairs.
That's the best ever.
Maybe
that
at the
video.
end. Maybe at the end of the film, he does that.
I love how Man at Arms is IMing him. Like it's so great, that video.
I showed my dad that like a couple weeks ago because he knows he's had that song on the radio or something. I'm like, wait, did he ever see like the meme version of that? He's like, no, what are you talking about? And I showed him that, and he's just like, oh my god.
I love that. We watched it. Me and Perry watched it like 15 years ago or whenever it came out. We watched it like in your basement 12 years ago or something.
Is coming back. Eli says, "Oh, is that what they call Brooklyn now? I didn't know." Yeah, that's funny. That's some funny stuff. But Mattel actually made a toy out of it where he does the laugh. I have it downstairs.
Yeah, they're no stranger to playing into that stuff. And all that stuff, look at Chicken Jockey. Now you're gonna see all this stuff everywhere because it just becomes a viral thing. So
It helps sell
I can see
He-Man.
it.
You know what I mean? They don't care. It's
Yeah.
free marketing.
And kids are gonna love that stupid thing. Like it's gonna like revitalize all that.
Whoever made that is about to make a lot of money.
It's gonna make a shit ton of money. You kidding me? Because I grew up with it. It came out the year I was born. Like, that's what people want. They want He-Man, and they're gonna get him, and it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
But the pronouns, Perry, the pronouns.
Well, all I could say is that's always been in his name to begin with. He-Man.
Hey, man.
There you go. He is a man.
Paul He-Man, the great booker from ECW.
The He-Man Woman Haters Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some little rascals.
The number of 911.
Everyone should watch He-Man. There's so many episodes on the YouTube channel. Like, if you've never seen it before, just watch it. It's so good. The cartoon. It's like amazing.
And Skeletor looks great. They got to do memes with him too. Like, they got to do the meme with him running away.
I'm sure
that'd
they're
be
going to
so
do
good.
that.
That might be the end of the movie. Like, when the credits are going, you see them do the shit, like the memes.
Yeah.
Or if they were smart, they would just pay the guy that made that fucking video and just put that as the end while the credits are rolling.
Oh my god, that would be the best.
What they should do at the end, after the credits, like in the original He-Man movie, Skeletor goes, "I'll be back." And he was never back. They should have Jarrett Laredo go, "I'll be back." And when he
Just run
says
away.
that, we know in 39 more years we'll get another He-Man movie.
Oh my god. Will we even be here in 39 more years?
We will not be. Well, I won't be, but you might be. You'll be hurting
Maybe.
though.
I'll look like Skeletor by the time it comes out.
I have a 3D printed heart.
Uh,
I'll spit my drink out.
You'll sound like Skeletor at that point, too.
I heard that Phil Spencer's playing Skeletor in this movie. Keeps looking the way he does, man. I don't know.
Zero. He's got his posters on his wall.
You know what's funny about this movie too? It comes out on the 1-year anniversary of the Switch 2.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yep, June 5th. I'm totally gonna try to
Always-
see it.
There's always a Nintendo connection.
Well, that game's supposed to come out this year too, the He-Man game, so
Good old game. The game that we never got on the NES. We never got a He-Man game. There was one on Atari, but I didn't have an Atari. But we never got a He-Man game on the NES. God damn it.
Oh.
I had the tape. I still have the tape downstairs from when I was a kid. The Golden Books He-Man cartoons.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do you know they make golden books of like actual books of him now for kids?
They did when I was a kid. They probably just republished them.
Yeah, we have a couple of them.
Yeah, if you look on YouTube, you can find those cartoons. They're pretty cool.
I think you showed me it before where it's like, isn't it still and it's like voiceovers of it?
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
have the original tape from when I was a little kid. They're downstairs. I have a couple of VHSs left. And that's one of them.
That's how I saw Thundercats and He-Man because I was already like, it was already off the air by the time I was around, but my sister had tapes of it. So I watched them.
He-Man and She-Ra. Yeah, I know, right? I'm telling you. Good old He-Man. I can't wait. I love the original movie. when I was a kid, we saw it, and I was just like, "What the fuck is this? Like, this is He-Man." But it grew on me, and as an adult, it's like a fucking fantastic film. And then I saw a video about it the other day, and they're saying how it was like chaotic filming it, and they were breaking down the set while they were filming scenes and everything. Like, what the fuck?
It's a fantastic movie, the original.
Fantastic film.
Needs a 4K right away.
I think you're going to get that on 4K this year. And by the way, speaking of 4K, Anthony, even though he went to the bathroom, which is why he turned his camera off, because he's actually going to the bathroom on his chair right there.
Turn on the cat.
He has a toilet built into his room. So when he streams, he doesn't have to go to the bathroom. He's right there.
Lifts up the
Ew.
lid.
Anyway,
That heated seat.
where was I going with this?
Something with
4K.
a 4K.
Speaking of 4K.
Yeah, well, Arrow Video is going to be announcing a brand new set of 4K movies on Friday. So who knows what they will have. I don't think they'll have that film, but I'm hoping they'll have Dumb and Dumber.
That'd be nice.
Do you know the theatrical version of Dumb and Dumber is not on Blu-ray? Only the unrated version,
Yeah, it's
which
a
is
lot of people are really pissed off about that.
yeah, because the unrated version sucks bad.
Why would they do that?
New Line just fucking did that. And Bad Santa, by the way, the first one, also not on Blu-ray. The theatrical. It's only the unrated and the director's cut.
Wow.
If you want to watch the theatrical Bad Santa and Dumb and Dumber, you need to buy the DVDs. Which sucks.
Yeah, that sucks.
Anyway, Dumb and Dumber, hopefully they get that. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Hey, he's not there.
What the heck?
I think the Elpis got him.
He got flushed down the toilet.
As soon as I sit down, the cat is like starts opening up shit. Like, come on.
Listen, Arrow is going to announce a whole set of 4Ks on Friday. Do you think we're
Like
getting
of
Dumb and
something
Dumber?
specific?
They said they're going to announce a catalog of movies on Friday. And they put up like a red background. So I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, I mean it's possible. I mean, I think it would be cool. They would probably do like a collection though, right? Or do you think they would just do one?
Well, the first Dumb and Dumber isn't even on Blu-ray. It's on only the unrated version is, not the theatrical. So I think
haven't heard anything.
the fans want the
but
theatrical cut.
that makes sense. They should just have a complete cut, especially if it's not on Blu-ray.
Whoever cut Dumb and Dumber, I'm not even kidding, deserves an Oscar. Because they cut that movie until the greatest movie of all time. And that unrated version needs to be thrown away. That should have been like on DVD one time and that's it. The fact that they distributed that unrated cut as the movie on Blu-ray is ridiculous.
What? Weren't you the one that was like, oh yeah, I showed Piggles this and like I thought it was the rated one?
That was on our first date. We were watching. I was like, oh, do you want to watch Dumb and Dumber? I have the unrated cut, which I never watched. And she's like, okay. And I'm watching it and all this shit's happening. And I'm like, she's probably thinks that like, I want to get it on with her or something because there's so much nasty shit in this unrated cut.
Yeah.
I thought we were just going
I
to sit
don't
there and
remember-
fucking laugh. I didn't realize there was so much crazy shit going on in that movie.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever actually saw, like I saw the original cut on VHS like years ago, and then I saw the DVD or whatever, but I don't know if I ever actually I don't even think I own that movie. I love it, but it was just one of those
You
things
can
I just
only get it on
never-
DVD, and same thing with Bad Santa. Only theatricals on DVD. All the Blu-rays are the unrated director's cuts.
I feel like that's gonna change, right? Eventually, like they'll eventually get their release. I think
What's going on, Venge? Well, I hope that now that Arrow is doing Warner Brothers and New Line stuff, they get Dumb and Dumber because that needs to be done. correctly.
Yeah, it's got to be done.
Yeah, rated
What has he
version of
done?
Dumb and Dumber just kind of ruins the movie. Yeah, it does. It completely ruins the
Yeah.
movie. When he throws up in the burger, you see it. When he goes to fucking fuck him in the bathroom, he pulls his dick out. Like, you see all this shit that you didn't see in the original. It's like, what are we doing? It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't know why I never is the blue I'm sorry, the DVD default have the unrated one?
The DVD has the theatrical, and then they made the unrated version on DVD, and then they made, when they put it on Blu-ray, it's just the unrated version. So the theatrical is only on fucking DVD. That's what sucks. They were like, oh yeah, we'll just give you the full version. It's like, yeah, but that version sucks. Like, people don't want to see that. That's not like the movie. The movie was cut better. The theater. Usually I'm down with the unrated cuts because I'm like, all right, you're getting the full movie. That movie is not one of them. That movie is like, okay, pump the brakes on that. They went way too far with that. Again, whoever cut it, the theatrical, like, beautiful. That's a work of art. Sure was right. What? Well, I'll tell you the right thing I did. I bought a PS5 Pro. How about that? Oh! I'm just saying. Not no Xbox sweat hog out there. Remember Rick Rude, the sweat hogs?
New Jersey sweat hogs.
All you New Jersey sweat hogs. Oh, man. I was also right about Forza working on the fucking Lenovo, but that's okay. To Wong Fu, thanks for everything. Just saying. Sweat hog, everything, says Richard. Yeah. How about Pee Wee Herman? What about Pee Wee Herman?
He's gone.
Pee Wee. Maybe they'll make a Pee Wee Herman movie.
Maybe, but that won't be an answer.
RWK, you're tagging me a shit that I retweeted like 16 hours ago. He's literally tagging me in a post I retweeted earlier this morning. Like, I saw it. I retweeted it. He probably saw that I tweeted it and then tagged me in it.
Well, do you know how many times I'll look at something and I'll be like, I gotta send that to Perry, and it's because you retweeted it. It's just like, oh.
All the time.
What else do we have here? Gideon is affected. Whoa. Wait, I read the wrong thing. What's this? Okay. 2K25 and He-Man. Okay, here we go. All right. What were you saying?
I was gonna say High Guard came out, and that's
what is that? People keep fucking telling me about High Guard. I'm like, what? I've never heard of this in my life.
Is it multiplayer?
It's the game that ended the video game awards. Keeley made such a big stink about that wind up sucking.
Okay.
What is it?
Another I guess it's a PvP game.
Yeah, I'm good. Like,
it's the one that was made by the guys that were on Titanfall in those games.
Well, obviously it's no Titanfall if you're telling me that it sucks.
Yeah, it's most people can't even last an hour in the game because it's so boring and bad.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you take the money, right?
Yeah.
All these
I mean,
shills, they
it's,
played it, they got it for free, and they played it, and the game ended up
They got-
sucking.
They got Keeley to do the advertising for it, and that was it.
Yeah, he looks like an idiot too now. Well, he always looks like an idiot, but you know what I
You
mean.
can't just get you can't just get the Keeley stamp of approval and expect it to be 100%. But
This guy Keeley, he doesn't play these games, and he fucking goes out there and parades them around, and then they suck, and we all get ripped off.
He
He's no
probably
better
thinks
than
he's the
Xbox. This
reason-
guy lying to his fans.
he probably thinks he's the reason why the Muppets are coming back.
I hope he gets checked one day. I hope that some backer pulls out and he can't do the Game Awards anymore.
At least that'll go to somebody else.
Yeah, but everyone's gonna be like, nobody wants to see these awards no more. They just want to see the directs on the website.
Yeah.
He shit all over E3, but guess what? That same thing's gonna happen to him.
Yeah, I mean,
At least it was cool.
Blockbuster put the small video stores out, and then Blockbuster got put out. It's gonna happen to you. You think you shit on E3? Well, guess what? You're next, buddy, because you're the only one left.
That's what happens.
Keep talking
Yeah,
shit.
that's true.
He said Apex Legends. Dreadpool says Apex Legends.
Apex.
Well, those the same people?
I'm sure there's some people from Apex on that game too. It's just got like a whole smorgasbord of people on that game.
Apex was Respawn Entertainment.
Those
Yeah.
are the Titanfall guys.
So
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's I like I said, I think this year should be solid with most releases if we get what we think we're getting.
There's plenty of games coming out this year. Even let's say Halo, Gears of War. If Gears of War fucking makes it, I hope it does, man. Let me tell you something. Halo will probably be great, but you know what? I'm not counting on it. I'm counting on Gears of War being the game. Resident Evil and Gears of War in the same year. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Fuck Fable.
Possibly
Fuck
Wolverine.
Forza. Fuck all these stupid Xbox games. I want Gears of War. Okay. Halo
We
will
want
be
the
the
manly
bonus if it's
games.
good. What?
Manly games to come back.
Well, we need the manly games. Xbox has no
There's-
balls, so I mean, if they get some manly games here, that's a start.
yeah. Well,
It's a
that's the
step in
thing.
some
After
right direction.
yeah, I think we're gonna start getting more of those more testosterone filled games slowly coming back finally. now
That's
that we
good.
kinda got
We
over
need
that
that.
wave.
That's what drove the 360 era. You know what I mean? Dude,
man.
Xbox 360, you wouldn't have a pottery game come out. Okay? People would laugh at that shit and kick it to the curb.
Call you names that we can't say on YouTube.
Well, I'm just saying, it's like, this is what we've come to. Pottery games? There's better games on the Sega fucking CD than this shit. You know what I mean? What happened? Enough is enough. If I were Microsoft, I would tell Tim Schafer, this is what you fucking made. We told you to make your own games, but we didn't tell you to make stupid games.
Don't make stupid shit.
Imagine they had a pair of balls and they went down there and were like, "We paid for this? Are you crazy?"
Did he literally stick all the money in his pocket and leave like $500 to the dev team? Be like, can you make this pottery game?
Yeah.
He should be investigated for stealing. He needs to be
Please.
drug tested, number one. Number two, he needs to be investigated for stealing. Because there's no fucking way he took all that money and made that game.
No.
Phil Spencer, he's hooked on fucking phonics if he thinks I want to play that shit. Fuck that guy. He's a gamer. Yeah, what is he game on? What's he doing?
What has he done?
He's making fucking
Wheel
pottery and
Force on
fucking video
NES.
games now? Someone to throw a fucking vase at his head. Fuck him.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Dude, seriously, we made cigarettes. We made cigarettes. We ate cigarette fucking what the fuck were they? What are they called?
What are you talking
We
about?
made ashtrays. We made ashtrays in school, okay? That was 30 fucking years ago, 40 years ago. Okay? This asshole fucking goes, hey, I gotta make great games, and he makes fucking pottery games 40 years later. Like, what are we doing? This is pre-K shit. This is kindergarten shit.
Yeah, I
want
remember
a
making
cigarette case.
cigars in Cuba when I was a little baby.
Cigarettes.
This is, if I were Phil Spencer, I'd go down there and be like, this is what you made with my money?
That's what I'm saying. He's got to like flip out.
Well,
on
yes,
them.
I made it with their money. All right, fuckface, you're out of here. You're fired. Your fucking team, shut this whole place down. Wait. No, there's nothing to wait for. You spent all the money on this game. You're out.
I still have the money in my back pocket. I lied.
Yeah.
I'll make Psychonauts 3. Please don't fire me.
We're still shutting you
It's like
down.
They might as well add some like blood and gore to the freaking pottery when you break them apart or something. You gotta do something to salvage that game.
Yeah,
Dude, when
something-
he
something's gotta
said,
give.
when Phil Spencer said,
No,
make the games that you want to make, he meant good games. He didn't mean fucking stupid games. He's trying to make franchises out of this stuff. You see what I'm saying? And you can't make a franchise out of that game because no one's going to buy it.
No.
It's the next Super Smash Brothers.
It's not anything. Dude, I hope that game sells like 3 copies. Okay? I know they're going to give a shit ton of codes out to everyone to make them think that everyone bought it, but I hope that game sells legit 3 copies and people they close that studio down.
It probably will.
And it sucks because Tim Schafer knows what he's doing, but what the fuck is he doing? You're nuts. If you're making a game like that, you're crazy.
You son of a bitch.
Matt Clyburn, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, what's up,
What's
Matt?
up,
Hopefully
Matt?
you're doing good, man. We're doing great. He games on your, yeah, right. I'm sure some
Bow, bow.
Tide Pod guy wanted. Oh man, probably.
Yeah, that's how it got made. That's what they did to make the game.
Who knows? He must have. I don't
That's
know.
how they got through. That's how they got through development.
No, I'm dead honest. If I was Phil Spencer and I went down there and I saw that that's what the guy made, I'd be like, "What are you doing here? Like for real? What are you doing?"
That's what studios are. I mean, that's what like the boss is supposed to do. They're supposed to go down there and be like, "Yo, we cannot sell this. This is not going to work."
You spent
Like,
all
what
this
the
time
fuck
and
are
money
you
making
doing?
this game that 10 people are going to buy. Dude, let me tell you something. I'm going to say this right now, okay? If you see any one of these fucking guys hawk this game and say how great it is, unsubscribe immediately. Okay? Because you know Xbox is going to send these codes out to all these losers and say, oh yeah, hype it up. Hype it up. Dude, if you see one of these guys play that game and say it's great, unsubscribe right there. Right on the spot.
I already know one of them.
Well, yeah, that guy gives it a 10 out of 10 because he rubs cream cheese all over his ass. But we already knew that.
Oh no, I think he's gotta have someone do that for him.
Oh,
I don't know.
oh
What if
God.
they send them?
Baby Herman called. He
actual
wants his
pottery?
haircut back.
What if they send the guys actual pottery as a promotion and they cut their ass cheeks on the pottery?
Just cut some up. Ah,
Well, that's Rikishi. He sat on the toilet, broke it, and the porcelain sliced his ass. That's a real
Yeah,
story.
if I can play as that toillet, then I'll play the game.
Can
The
I
toilet that
can I
Rikishi
do
sat
that in WWE 2K26? Like, can I cut my ass as Rikishi?
a no DQ toilet match, and you have to sit on the toilet the whole time.
Oh,
The other day while watching Ant stream, While on my break, by the way, their excuse, I'm on my phone too much. I responded, yes, YouTube is an addiction. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
man.
I thought he was joking. They drug tested him
'Cause
because
he was on
watches the
YouTube?
streams all day. Yeah, just because he was watching, he watches YouTube while he works, and apparently they think only druggies do that, so they piss test
Well,
him.
you know, they think that
Everyone does it.
he must be on drugs watching your channel. That's why he's doing that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
You
make
walked
some
right into
terrible
that. Come on.
content.
I got a
But,
fever, baby, and the only cure is LTRE.
They thought he was
Apparently.
on when you said Elpis on the screen. They thought he was on that drug Elpis.
Yeah.
I know.
They think he's buying from Victor Gideon.
They probably see the shit he's watching. Like, what is this demonic stuff?
Well, he's
get it
got to
outta
pull
here.
out his prosthetic and fill up the cup. I mean, that's the only way to do this.
Yeah.
The Wizinator.
I'm sorry, Matt. You had to go.
The
through that.
wrestlers
That is
used to do
bullshit.
that. They used to pull out fake prosthetics in the bathroom.
Yeah, they
Yep.
sell them.
Yep. I know a few people that had to spend the $300 for those.
Been drug free for years. There you go.
Awesome.
And has another video tomorrow. Yes, he does. He just said that like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, it's Thursday.
I think RWK needs the hearing aids.
You know what happened? He rode his tractor without those headphones on. And it damaged his hearing.
Well,
Well, I did
that's what I
too,
was gonna
but there
say,
you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, yeah, Outbreak will be tomorrow, and thankfully, thanks to the hacked PS3 that I still have, I was able to get the save file to run Lone Wolf. So we are still playing on basically authentic hardware with a disc. So this PS3 is from June of 2007. So it's still going strong. Perry revived it from the dead, and here we are. It's still working.
That was the one that Sony told your dad it was going to be $300 to fix the laser.
Yeah, I know.
And then it cost me what? I got the drive I replaced it with. I got for free because it was in a parts bundle.
Yeah. Because I remember you were like, because at first we just did like the hack, and you're like, all right, we'll just put the stuff on digital, whatever. And we're like, all right, cool. Because eventually he got, another PS3. Well, not eventually, but pretty much right away. It was just like, well, fuck it.
I got one for parts and the drive works. So I said, oh, fuck it. So I got it in there and that was it.
Yeah.
Works fine.
Yeah, we hacked it at first, kept it digital, and then once Perry got those parts, I took it back. He threw it in. And it still works, and it still plays PS2 games. It's awesome. This thing's fucking cool. So yeah, I just got to dig out the
I might get rid of
HDMI splitter.
I might get rid of my PS3 Slim, the one I got at White Plains. I might get rid of it. I don't know. I'm thinking about it because I have that. I have the 40 gig that she bought me, which I won't get rid of, but I kind of want to get rid of it, but I just won't. And then I have a backwards compatible that works. It's like I don't need all the, and I have like 3 of the fucking Slims, the super Slims. It's like I really don't need all these PS3s.
Yeah, I still have my legit PS3 Slim that I got from you actually, and I still have that.
Oh, that's a super Slim.
Yeah, the super Slim. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, so I still have that, and yeah, I still, like I said, I usually jump on, sometimes like we're doing some funny shit. So basically, what we did was we ordered another copy of RE5 Gold, and we're going to be playing with the Move controllers, which I've never done. So we're going to be like just switching it up, like playing it on an actual PS3. It's going to run really bad because it runs in like 25 frames on the PS3. But it's going to be interesting. So I've never played it with the Move. So I have the Move controllers that I got from you from the VR, and they work on the PS3 because they're the same fucking controllers. And you just need the other D-pad thing, which we have coming in, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So we're gonna be checking that out. Dark Side and Umbrella and Dark Side Chronicles will also be on the Move controller because I think you could use that as well. I think you should.
Yeah,
be
you
able
can
to.
use that. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be checking that out, and see how it plays. So that's going to be coming up soon. We got to get through Outbreak. I'm not looking forward to it because Outbreak is a good game, but we're playing a harder mode called Lone Wolf, which takes out your teammates and it's just you. So it's like more shit you got to do. So it's a little bit of a challenge, but we'll get there.
I might go back to RE0. I played that game like 2 or 3 years ago on PC with cheats, and I was so fucking tired of the game, I just shut it off. Never went back to it. But I'm still at that
You would
same
probably like
spot.
the item box mod, you know?
Yeah, but I want to
Yeah, you
just
should definitely do that.
I want to just beat the game and be done. It's not the items. It's the switching back and forth that's driving me nuts. That's
Yeah, and
what's
the
really
fact-
driving me nuts. The going back and forth between the people is annoying. It's like
Yeah.
whoever made this game's fucking stupid. Like this is not what people wanted. They want to have fun, not work.
Yeah, Shinji Mikami, there's a reason why he did that, and then he immediately went to 4. Because he just felt that people were bored of Resident Evil, so he wanted to try
They're
something
bored of
different
that
with
one.
0.
They're bored of 0 because it sucks.
Well, they were already making 4 at that point, so they were just like, "Fuck it, we'll just make 0 the way it is, and then scrap it on the N64, put it on the GameCube, make 0 and remake, and then they put out 4."
0
you
could have
know?
been good if it was just one player, like RE3 or something. You know what I mean? But the fact that
Yeah.
you have to do all that shit's annoying. It really is.
Billy, help!
Billy, I hate
Well,
to break it
game's
to
the
you.
best.
If what you just told me in the thing is correct, then Billy's long dead. Because that motherfucker, there's no way he survived the bomb, and there's no way he's gonna survive this shit. So there you go.
Yeah,
Well, the other thing that's annoying is like with Rebecca, it's like you need to know how to mix those chemicals the correct way for like certain solvents and stuff. And it's
Mhm.
just like, dude, come on, just give me this stupid freaking
yeah,
thing.
it's a
so I
little
can
bit of a
move on.
chore. Yeah, and like, you can like maneuver the other character with the other stick.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like how they change the buttons on the PC version. Like you need 3 buttons just
Yeah.
to run, do action, and then shoot your weapon. Like it's like, what are we doing? Why couldn't you make one of the fucking like back buttons like do all that?
I'll check over there. Okay.
And I know I sound like a broken record, but again, if they're remaking that game, please retcon the story. Just change it. Just make it fit with 1 for the love of God.
Just make it single player and have you switch between Rebecca and Billy. You know what I mean? Simple shit.
Yeah.
Like
I think you should just call it Resident Evil 1, and you just put 1 remake and 0 remake in the same game, and you just
yeah,
play
I
the
mean you could do
scenario.
that. You could start it off with the Bravo team going down there. And then they, you know, when they fucking disappear, that's when the Alpha team comes in.
Yeah. Get rid of the leech man.
Yeah, and make it to where Rebecca.
Yeah, we
isn't
don't need no
completely
Latin
shit.
lover leech man dancing on a fucking train. Like, what are we doing? Who the fuck thinks of this? And who says, yeah, here's all the money to do all that? You know what I mean?
Opera
For
music
real.
in the background.
Yeah, it's you know, they wanted to build the origin story, and I think there's good elements there. Like James Marcus, you know, is an important figure in RE, so I think that he still deserves to like. Because I honestly think I like the facility more than the train in that game. But I also struggle with it. It's a very challenging game for me as well. Like I'm not very good at it. But I like the idea of what they did, and
That's the only main line I didn't beat. So I got to beat it
yeah,
at some point.
it's definitely worth finishing. I just think like yeah, some of it's if you see if I can talk, seems like a chore a lot of times.
Yes, that's why I
where
stopped
at least
playing
with
it.
yeah, at least Code Veronica, while it is one of the hardest RE games and it doesn't have a difficulty setting, you can at least enjoy it because you're not worrying about the two. You have to worry about what you leave behind for the other player or for when Chris comes in and then Claire comes back and then Chris goes in again. But other than that, it's not as annoying with the dropping of the items and putting it on the floor and the hook shot and all that shit. But yeah, like what Stevie Mac says, the whole like connecting to 1, it never makes sense because you meet Rebecca in the mansion in 1, and she's scared of a hunter, and she doesn't mention anything that she just went through.
Right, right.
And it's like she acts like she's green. It's like that was a complete overlook, and that just needs to be fixed. Also, the fact that they don't all escape on the helicopter at the end also makes no sense. So that's another thing they can fix. Because Barry is just non-existent in Chris's campaign, and Rebecca is
That
non-existent
was the whole
in
point
Jill's
of
campaign.
playing the game. You're looking for that guy, and then you don't find him.
Yeah.
That's such a simple fix. That's why that's like just dumbfounds me that they couldn't make that little stupid adjustment for the remake.
Yeah, like you could do anything just to make them appear. So, but Zero's a challenging fucking game for me. Some like, you know, some people can blitz through that. I'm just not good at it. But
I need help from the chat room, and the chat room just sits there and doesn't help me. So it's like, well,
yeah,
it's gonna take me
Most
longer
people
then.
probably don't even know what to do because a lot of
They
people
don't want to
just
help me
don't
because
play
they
that
just
game.
want to watch me play, and it's like, guys, I don't know where the fuck to go. Like, I need help.
That you need to walk.
The
through.
milkman will help me,
on
and
your
I don't
phone.
know where he's at tonight, but he's probably with the ladies. I don't know. But he'll help me. That he claims that's his favorite game out of the whole series. So I don't know. I don't know what.
Yeah,
Need
I
some
mean,
what
more
he's
Resident Evil
talking about.
games.
yeah, it's something that will eventually get remade, I think, and maybe they'll combine it, maybe they'll keep it separate, maybe they'll make it DLC. I don't know, because if they make it DLC, people will complain that they put it into, you know, something short. And I think DLC is a
I
little.
hope they cut the shit out of Code Veronica. I hope they give everyone exactly what they wanted. The remake, but they cut everything out. I hope. You wanted it, you got it. You crybabies.
You want it, you got it.
You Cody Veronica crybabies, you. You know what
Throw it
this
all away.
you know what's gonna happen though now, right? It's what I said. Now that they're gonna get it, they're gonna think, oh my God, we got something done in our lives. We made a change. It's like, you fucking idiots. Like, you're still in your mom's basement. No one cares. But there's nowhere else to go
Yeah.
once you get it. So I hope they cut
think
everything
it's,
out and drive everyone nuts. I'll be sitting there laughing like the Giant when he debuted in
Look.
WCW.
Look who just showed up in the chat.
Oh, there he is. He heard me talk about him.
What up?
Well, Milkman, if I play RE0 again, you got to help me in the chat. Because eventually I have to beat the game. I've waited 24 years. I got the game 24 years ago. I still have it downstairs. And I have not beaten that game. So I'll be picking up where I left off like 2 or 3 years ago, the last time I played it. And you guys will help me. The man with the MILFs. What's up, brother? Says Matt Clyburn. There you go. Any questions before we wrap it up? We had a really action-packed news show tonight.
Yeah, there's a lot of topics. You know, sometimes the start of the year is a little slow, but you know, we got through. And yeah, there's more and more stuff coming out, right? So
I'll say this. Go out and buy a PS5 Pro and a Nintendo Switch 2. Have fun. Fuck Xbox. You hear me? Xbox is dead. Fuck Xbox. Xbox is dead. Fuck Xbox. Xbox is dead. Fuck Xbox. Come on. Come on, you old motherfucker. Come in the room. Fuck Xbox. Xbox is dead. Dead.
you want it, you got it.
You want it, you come fucking get it. Okay? Xbox is fucking dead. And stick it up your ass. Take your Xbox controller and stick it up your ass. Slide those Game Pass cards between your fucking cheeks until your cheeks bleed. Just saying. I don't care. Fuck these guys. All these guys are all paid off assholes. Every single fucking one of them. You're old and you fucking suck. How does it feel to be 55 plus years old and knowing that you're going to pass away soon with fucking Game Pass cards stuck up your ass? How does that feel? How does it feel? How does it fucking feel? They're gonna put a ROG ally in your fucking coffins, you old bastards. I'm just saying. How does it feel? Come on.
Probably pretty painful to have those up there, but
I'm just saying. All the lies and shit that you told people, you know you're going to hell too. I mean, that's even worse. You're 55, you're on the way out. You know you're going to hell because you fucking lied to everybody and ripped everybody off.
somebody has to go to hell for it.
Somebody's got to go to hell.
Green hell.
I just like always said that.
And you know what
you're going
happens when you go to
like-
hell? You get the Nathan's hot dog for the French fries, and you got to try to stick that up the devil's ass. Because if you don't, then you're done. The devil's going to get you.
Then it's gonna go up.
You
your
know how this
ass.
works.
It's one or
Yeah.
the other.
Yeah.
What did Lou Albano say? You lie and then you go to hell.
Yeah.
If you do drugs, you'll go to
Drugs,
hell before you
go to
die.
hell.
Which makes no sense because
I hope that you enjoy all the free codes that you're getting from these companies, because guess what? You lying to people is going to put you right in purgatory.
That purgatory, they keep announcing new games you're really excited for.
And by the way,
And
you're
you
all
just sit
horrible
there and wait.
liars, because I knew from day one you were all full of shit. You can't bullshit a bullshitter, and I'm a salesman. So if a salesman can smell you out, this ain't flying. Just because you got a bunch of people in your chat rooms that are locked in their mom's basement, like that lady in Connecticut that locked her fucking kid up in the basement for 30 years. Just
Ugh.
because they believe you're bullshit doesn't mean that I believe you're bullshit. So you all fucking suck, and you're all going to hell. And you don't have much time left either, because you're all old fucks. Just saying. How
if
does
you
it
lie
feel?
about Xbox, you go to hell before you die.
How does it feel to shill for that company?
Say you like killing, you're going to hell.
Yeah. That's a horrible name, too.
It's like in Scary Movie 3.
Too
You're
late.
going to get hit by
I'm
a
already in
bus.
purgatory. So, oh, wow. I think we all are, man. That was a good one.
Because we're waiting for all this stuff to come out.
Milkman said, fuck Venom
Or
Dave. Wait a minute. Did he say that?
God,
What did he
Oh,
say?
God.
Like, what kind of
Milkman.
what is going on?
He
what did
said,
he ever do to you?
How
he said,
dare
wait.
you.
He said, hello, Venom Dave. Dude, I thought he wrote fuck Venom Dave.
Oh,
Oh my
shit.
god.
He said,
He just
hello,
goes full
Venom
That
heel.
Dave.
guy.
Huh?
He goes full heel on Venom Dave for no reason.
Be like, what happened? Did his mom not call you back?
Bam.
Uh,
Bam. He said, lol.
Lettuce, onion, lettuce.
Lol, lol, lol.
I don't know.
So, Nintendo's next week.
Nintendo's next week, allegedly. And then
We'll
Sony is a
see. They
week after
usually-
that.
They tell us like a minute before the direct, so hopefully we'll know by. Well, if it's Thursday, we'll know by the show.
I think me and Frank will
They're
be
gonna do the same
covering.
shit with the state of play.
I think me and Frank will be covering those. I
Yeah,
haven't talked
it
to Frank
depends
yet.
what time. Usually the PlayStation ones are at night, which is no problem,
It's 6
and then
o'clock
the
usually.
Switch ones in the day.
Yeah, Switch ones might be at like 1 o'clock. Maybe before that too. 10 o'clock sometimes.
Sometimes they do 9 a.m. Eastern. But
Oh
I don't
God.
know. I hope not, because it's gonna be tough for me. But we'll figure it out.
Fucking Nintendo. Well, yeah, so there you go. Hopefully everyone gets the games that they want. Hopefully they're not delayed or broken. I can't guarantee that, but
There's no promises.
no promises. All I know is I'm getting Resident Evil 9 in a month from today, and I'm going to enjoy the shit out of that game.
We are about a month out. Well,
and I
a
hope that
little bit
wins
less than a
Game of the
month out.
Year. I hope it fucking knocks out Halo and all that bullshit.
I hope horror
Shit,
gets
Halo's
the.
weeping.
I hope horror gets the recognition it deserves. But it always is like the shitty, I guess the shitty end of the stick. So
This has to win Game of the Year. This has
if it,
to.
you know, I would love to see RE win Game of the Year. And I don't think that's really been the case since RE4 original.
Right, but I think the buzz for this game is going to make it win Game of the Year.
Well, the fact that it's not a remake already gives it a leg up because, you know, these industries don't like giving remakes Game of the Year for anything.
Right.
So at least because this is like, you know, a mainline game or, you know, whatever, it maybe has a more of a chance. But yeah, I think that's that, you know. Yeah, that's all I'm going to be playing. So
Treat.
I will be playing and never stop playing. I will never stop collecting.
Oh, that fucking guy. Is that guy still alive?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You don't think he's alive?
It could be though.
It was some guy that wrote to Anthony like 10 years ago, or maybe longer than that.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I will never stop collecting. And I wrote, I will never, I said, I will never stop collecting. It was on one of the LTREs I was on. What was it? Episode 3 or 5. It was one of them.
It might have been a little bit later than that. But yes, it was a while ago. No, yeah, I don't know. The guy should still be around. I haven't seen him. I mean, you know, but he probably doesn't watch the shit anymore, but
I will never stop
who knows?
collecting. Well, let me tell you something, fuckface. You're going to stop collecting now because everything's too much money and you need to pay your bills and those games are worth a lot of money. You're going to sit there and you're going to look at them and your parents going to be like, we need some money in the house. So you are going to stop collecting and you already have stopped collecting.
Maybe he stopped collecting after he saw the statue price.
I sold my child for the watch.
You're going to be outside of the store picking up your copy of Resident Evil, and he's going to come by and splash you with a puddle in the Resident Evil Porsche. Be like, I never stopped collecting, Anthony.
Yes.
I have the Porsche.
Where's the Resident Evil 9 tote bag from GameStop? I want it now.
Well, you're not going to get it because they're going to shut down.
Yeah, are they even going to be open by then? No.
Dude, Proto Foxy was saying that he's going to pre-order it at GameStop, and I'm just like, dude, I don't think they're going to be around. Like, by the time you pick up your copy.
That's pretty dangerous.
They're supposed to close more stores in February.
I'm supposed to get Yakuza 3 on February 12th, and I'm not even pre-ordering it because I don't know if they're going to be open. Like, and that's only 2 weeks from now.
You said they're closing more stores in February?
In February, it's supposed to close more stores. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like, it's time to cash out. I still have a ton of money on the card.
They're already past 500 stores closed just in like the last 2 months.
Right. And there was only 1,500 stores left. So they're done. Like you have 1,500. You have less than 1,500 stores left, and you're going to close more stores. And there's none around here. The only one is by Frank. That's it. There's one. They close, it's over.
100-mile radius.
I got to buy shit on their website. So it's not looking good. That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, everyone thinks I'm nuts. Trade in your old shit now and get the new stuff. Upgrade your stuff now while you still can, because you know what's going to happen. They're going to close down everywhere and you won't be able to get rid of your stuff. Because then it's going to be the Wild West. Then people are going to give you $25 for your PlayStation 4. You know what I mean? Instead of getting $100 from it from GameStop, you're going to get $20. So it's good to just go over there, check out their rewards, and just upgrade and get your shit. Get in and get out. Like Talos. Talos said, you know what? He went last week and he bought a PS5 Pro. And then he went and he put money down on the Switch too. I think he's doing layaway for it. Because he's afraid that the prices are going to shoot all the way up.
He's locked into that price now, which is smart.
Right. So he did the right thing. But it's like everyone has a chance to get rid of their old shit, and they're all just sitting on it. And, oh yeah, I don't need a Switch 2. Yeah, you do, because when you don't have GameStop to unload your Switch OLED and take some money off the Switch too, you're going to feel really bad afterwards when they all close down. You can't upgrade. I'm thinking about getting another Xbox just in case mine fucks up. And he's screaming. Man, you're going to pay you might as well get 2 more PS5 Pros for that price.
Yeah, even here it's expensive, isn't it? More over there too.
The 2
Yeah, he's
terabyte.
in Australia.
Listen, we went to GameStop. The 2 terabyte Xbox Series X, the one with the stars on it, not even with the controller it comes with, just the plain black controller, was $799 used at GameStop.
Mhm.
No one's doing that. No one's doing that.
Yeah.
It's more money used than it is for a brand new PS5 Pro. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's like the price of the Pro is also going to go up.
Yeah, it is. And that's not going to be cool.
Yeah, this delay, man. I mean, the PS6 ain't coming sooner. It's going to be a lot later. So,
well, that's what they're saying now. But last week they were saying, oh, it's not going to get delayed. 2 weeks ago it was getting delayed. Then the week after that, it's not getting delayed. Now it's getting delayed. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
yeah, I mean, I think
you can't release a PlayStation 6 in 2030. There's no fucking way they're going to go that long. It's impossible.
No, I'd say at least probably 2028.
Yeah, because they were supposed to release next year. So if they delay it a year, whatever. But still, these long gens are horrible. Because
I agree.
they're like, oh, yeah, well, we're just getting started. It's like, wait a minute. You said in January 2024, PS5 was end of life. Now you're saying that you're just getting started? The fuck out of here. Nobody knows what they're talking about.
They're very bipolar with that shit. I'm
thinking about looking up to see if I can find 2 terabyte Xbox Series X. You can at GameStop. It's $800 used. I would just admit defeat. I would admit defeat and just get a PS5 Pro and an SSD and you're good.
Yeah, I mean, unless
these Xbox guys don't want to admit defeat. They don't. It's over. It's dead. Dead. Who's that?
Yeah, fuck you, Jesse.
We got another pig, stacking up the big fix. Can't complainers, wallets getting rigged. Woo! Another pig.
He just woke
my
everybody
name
up.
is Captain Ketch has just tipped 10 pounds through Super Chat. I want to see that answer.
The stream did.
I want to see that answer. Shout out to Captain Catch with a 10-pound super chat. That was perfect timing. I'm saying it's dead, and then all of a sudden the music hits.
Ow.
Yeah, I mean, you could find a 2 terabyte Series X used for $800 at GameStop. I'm not even kidding. It's $799.99, and it didn't even come with the controller for it. It came with a regular controller. The guy that traded it must have kept the remote. You know what you really got to find, though? This Xbox is probably going to be worth a shit ton more than that one. The SpongeBob Xbox that Best Buy was selling. Remember they were selling that for $699 and we thought they were nuts?
Yeah, we thought we were crazy.
That is probably going for like $2,000 now. Because nobody was even selling those on eBay like a year ago when I looked it up.
I'm curious to see how much trade-in credit they give you for that Xbox. That's $800.
Look it up.
Oh, did you ever check out the Riftmaster?
Yeah, he showed me his, and I was thinking about it, but I was like, you know what? I don't need it right now. I probably am gonna go get it though, because I got this. I brought this back from work.
Right, but you see how it's similar to that one, like
Yeah, and the buttons kind of stick on this. Not because they're sticky, but because when
They're
you go
just
to
old.
press down, they just... Well, it's not that they're old. It's just that they're... Sometimes when you go to hit it, it just gets stuck. I don't know why.
So they give you $4.95 for that 2 terabyte
They give you $4.95. How much do they give you for the regular one?
store credit. Let me check.
The 1 terabyte. Because I got one. My buddy hooked me up. Frank was there when I got it too.
$275.
Still $275. They'll give you shit.
Well, that's nothing.
Go GameStop.
Fucking GameStop. I don't know why the guitar is $159 there. That guitar should be like $80.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they're pricey.
There any trade-in deals, Frank? Any questions in the chat while he's looking that up?
Let's see. Trade in.
You know, Stevie Mac is on this podcast using his PS5.
Yep. Plug into a
Smartphone.
controller.
Sell us your Mac. 20% extra when you trade toward a new pre-order. No, nothing good. All the regular crap. So, but I wouldn't pre-order anything at GameStop. Like, I really don't trust them at all.
No, don't pre-order nothing. Just buy the stuff. You can even buy digital games on their website. You can even just do that because you know the website's not going to close down. We think.
I'm just gonna go there that day and buy the game I want, and if they don't have it in stock, I'll go somewhere else. I'm not gonna chance it.
Shout out to Captain Cat. Captain Cat, you have any questions before we wrap up? Since you donated.
That's the only reason we'll take your question.
Well, hey, he put money down, so I want to make sure that he gets his.
He asked everybody play Fighting Force.
Yep, I still own it for PS1.
Yeah, aren't
It's
they?
the first one.
I think they're releasing a collection or something for that. I don't.
It's out now.
Oh, it is a collection.
Maybe that's what he's talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't play the collection, but I still got the OG.
Any news on the Steam machine? I'm hearing we're getting news on that any day now, because it is supposed to come out in March, early March. If GameStop carries that, which I don't think they will, because they used to, but if GameStop carries that, I'll spend my credit on that.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
Might as well. They use it up.
Right.
I'll only buy that thing if it's like 600 or less, which it sure as hell ain't gonna be.
I bet the RE9 demo drops its state of play. I mean, it could, but does it matter?
Yeah, it'd be like 2 weeks before the game releases.
Yeah,
I mean, from what we read earlier, it's not on that list, right? I don't know if that's accurate, but
well, Requiem might be on the list, the showcase list, but I don't know if there's a. I don't think they're gonna drop a demo. They could. They could, but
It's
why
possible.
would you? Why would you drop it this late?
yeah, it would.
Shut everyone up.
Yeah, but it just wouldn't make sense to drop it this. Like, you should have dropped it at the showcase. Not saying they won't, but like, I haven't heard anything. But not that they tell us shit anyway. But it's like, if it's just showing off gameplay on the Pro, that's probably what they're gonna do. Is just re-show you footage that we've already seen, and we can get on with it.
I didn't get the Fighting Force collection, but I remember playing the games back in the day, and they were great. The second one
It comes out June 23rd. The collection,
Fighting Force.
Fighting Force collection, at least on Steam, it says right here June. Oh no, never mind. January. Why am I saying June?
June. I was gonna
I
say.
thought I saw new games on the PlayStation.
I'm such a dick. Yeah, there you go.
False info.
Yeah, $20.
Oh, there you
You
go.
can play co-op now? Damn.
Talos is going. Oh yeah, I can't do it because
Yeah.
Wicked does it. Talos is awesome.
should-
We're playing
I
community game night with him on Halo the other night. Fantastic.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Let me tell you something. He
you
knows how to
guys
play
have-
Halo and Gears, Anthony. He's got to play Gears of War with you sometime.
Yeah, I only played COD with him the one time he jumped in.
That's awesome.
You guys have not yet to experience the real Talos. like I've experienced the real deal. That guy's
Well, we
awesome.
know
I
Wicked
love that
Hot
guy.
was screaming over a fucking Dig Dug.
Yeah. Oh god, you should have listened to 3 of us doing the final mission on the Division. Oh my god.
I died
That's funny.
laughing because Perry, you were like, you sound like the Tasmanian Devil. Because when he was playing Halo with us, he was like shot out of a cannon.
Oh, Wicked Hot. Yeah, he's like a
Yeah.
human Tasmanian devil.
That's awesome.
Shout out to Noof
I didn't
Nukem.
realize this Fighting Force thing was co-op, by the way.
I didn't know either. I had no clue. I just saw a picture that it was coming out. I didn't know when. I didn't know where. And you're telling me it's co-op.
Yeah, I played it 2-player when it first came out. It's cool because you can like grab like chairs and stuff and just back the hell out of people.
Yeah, I played the demo back in the day, but it's funny because yeah, like I like that they go back and add that stuff in there.
Before we go, I just want to say shout out to Noof Nukem, who debuts his new morning show this Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern. It's called Crazy About Gaming, where he's going to be talking about all platforms, and it's going to be more of a positive show. So he's not going to be screaming and yelling about Xbox. He's going to be talking nicely about Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo. So it's a different format, and we wish him luck. I will be in the chat room for sure. And hopefully he does good, because we definitely need more morning shows around here.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Congrats to Noof on that.
Shout out to Noof Nukem. So check out his podcast on his channel this Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern.
We might be snowed in again on Sunday. Who
I hope
knows?
not, man. This nor'eastern thing, like,
I have nowhere left to put snow. My mailbox is like gone. Like I don't know
Yeah,
what to do.
it's-
I'm just tired of
bad,
this
man.
shit.
I haven't seen shit like this since 2009.
Yeah, well, you were just a baby when the storm of 1996 happened. Or you probably weren't even
That's
born yet,
true.
because that was January, right? Right?
I was a month away.
I was there.
I saw pictures from that. That was crazy.
Dude, I was in a 1989 Firebird on my way home. And we were like stranded at the, oh God, what was it? What was that fucking place? Ground Round? If Ground Round was even there in 96, because they changed it over to something else. I forgot what that was. Applebee's.
Yeah, Applebee's.
We
was
were,
right
I
there.
remember we were in that area right there, and we were snowed in. Well, we had to drive, but we were driving like 1 mile per hour. I thought we were never going to get home. Last year we only had one snow day. This year we've had 2 in January alone. Yeah, I know. Well, we're about to get screwed over here. Can you
hope not.
guys stream the Division 1 or 2? Oh God, no.
No, I'm not doing it.
You know, I got pretty far in the Division 2. And then I stopped playing it. But I'm not going back, man. If you want to play with these guys, you'll have your PlayStation soon. You can go online and fucking play with this guy, Stevie Mac. 96, I was 8. Maybe think that's when I had repeatedly got nearly blizzards one year when I was young. Yeah, I mean, we got slammed that year. That was the year of Resident Evil.
Yep. A lot of other games too.
If it was January of 96, I was 12. And then when Resident Evil came out, I was 13. So there you go.
That means
Yeah,
I was like
it's-
5.
It is kind of nuts that like the last, I don't even know, because like I would say that maybe the last decade or so, we've only ever gotten like 4 or 5 inches of snow, maybe 6. You
Dude,
know,
since I
at
moved
least-
down here, we barely gotten shit in this area.
Yeah, that's why I said 2009 because that was the last time in this area that like we got like snow. And it was December of 09. And I remember because I had a snow day and I just played 360 all day. So
Yeah, it's a huge difference for me because, like, in North Jersey, I lived literally like on top of a mountain, so I was getting nailed with snow. And then I come here where it's just like warmer and flat, and it's like,
yeah,
oh, snow you get it's like maybe 2 inches most of the time.
yeah. Like I said, like it was like I think it was like just it was either during lockdown or like after lockdown that we got snow. And it was like I had to shovel like my dad out, but it wasn't that bad. Now it's like, no, there's ice all around the tires. Everybody is getting stuck. I'm waking up at 7 a.m. I'm fucking breaking the ice around the tires and shit. It's
Thanks,
like it's so
Talos.
bad.
Well, Stevie said on Sunday during the ladies' podcast that a bird flew in your house.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I got them out pretty quick though. I just turned off all the lights in the house and had the porch light on, so it just flew right out.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, it's because my grandma's got this stupid like wicker thing on the front door, so of course the birds like to chill in there because it's nice and warm off from away from the wind
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything.
Right.
I keep telling her to stop putting that stupid up.
We haven't
I'm
snowed
gonna have to
here in
just
40
chuck it.
years. I wouldn't think you would. Remember in Power Rangers with Billy? He said that big E Honda looking guy. And it's like, oh, I give you snow, Billy. And he made it snow in California.
Now that you said that, Dread, you're getting snow in Florida right now.
Well, he's got to
Yep.
talk to that guy. Oh, Dreadpool, I give you snow. In
Yeah,
Florida.
different type of snow in Florida.
Yeah.
This year will still be better in
Tell that
2019 when
Scarface.
I get my 6 foot high snow drifts and I start snowing in March 2014. It's predicted to snow this weekend. Oh wow. Really? Yeah, well, we're getting a nor'easter over here. Allegedly.
Screwed.
Mine only says 3 inches on Sunday, but I don't know.
We're usually less than what they say, so that means we're getting 1.
Yeah. But I hate it. It's annoying.
Phil Spencer gets like 69 inches of snow.
He can't leave his house.
He can't leave it. His house is buried like Atlantis.
Right now it says less than 1 inch, so that's what
That's
Phil
just-
has. But
That Phil gets snowed in, but he only has he has no internet, and the only game that's installed on his system is Redfall, so he's just forced to play Redfall the whole time.
yeah,
Well,
he's forced to play it.
I'll say this though. I mean, they told us that this past weekend we were only getting like 2 inches, and we ended up getting like 12 inches. So you never
Almost
know.
like 20 here.
Whatever. I didn't. She was dealing with all that. She tells me, "Oh, I don't think it's gonna be that bad." And I was like, "It always is that bad." And then it fucking snows over 12 inches. And it's like, "Oh, I didn't think it was gonna be like that." It's like, "Yeah, well, I told you."
It was bad.
It sucks.
It was fine for us at first, and then later on, when that stupid freezing rain came, that's what completely messed everything up for us.
We only hear about snow in Florida if it kills the oranges. So what are we doing for this 10-year anniversary? Do you guys want like Trons all over the building? What do you want? You want to sit outside?
I'm
Should I get
cool
tents?
with whatever, man. I'm well, I know you're expecting more company, so if you feel like outside is, like a better like more space. I mean, you have space anyway, but like, you know what I mean? Like if we're expecting more people, then maybe we could just We could do the 10 outside. I mean, you got plenty of us to help you set up.
Yeah. I mean,
Like me and Frank can get there like early and just help you do it.
hopefully it doesn't fucking rain that weekend. I don't think it will, but God, that
yeah.
would
Well,
suck.
see, this is the problem, and you know how this is with Jersey, New York. Some summers are just fucking rainy, and like I think this past summer was really rainy. Like we had a lot of rain.
Good. That means we won't this summer.
But I know, so I feel like we might be good there. But yeah, maybe we can have like a plan A and a plan B. Like if it doesn't rain, let's do this. You know, if it rains, let's do it. Like just try to like work it out. You know.
Yeah.
But yes, I think it'll be cool. I'm looking forward to it.
Just all hanging out is going to be nuts.
Yeah, but we got to do something crazy. Like we got to get these Trons. We got to get.
Well, we got some of these guys coming in from other states. You know, we got to make it a big blowout. You know.
Yeah, I know. Like this is the year to do it.
So. Yeah, if there's a year to do it, it's the big, the Big 10, a decade.
So I'm going to tell you something really quick before we go. We had a guy Saturday. So she was getting the snowblower out of the garage, which took some time.
Shit, this shit.
Well, I didn't tell you what happened today.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we were 20 minutes late. We opened at 2. We got there at 2:20. On the dot, 2:20. This guy at 2:18 leaves like a negative review on one of the sites saying how he's come to the store 4 times and he never knew we were open by appointment and we're not there. We should be there. Well, I look at the security camera. The guy showed up at like 2:10 and he was outside for like 2 minutes and drove away. I'm sorry. He wasn't there for 2 minutes. He rolled up at 2:10. He left at 2:18 and we had just missed him. But within the first, he was literally out of his car for less than a minute, got back in his car. And when he was in his car, he just left a negative review, whatever. Said, oh, they're permanently closed and people should just go on eBay and buy something. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Yeah, what the hell?
So when we get to work, I have her call him back because he had left a voicemail before he left a fucking review or whatever. He sent it right to voicemail. So she just said, hey, sorry we were late. I was just getting the snowblower out. Like, she's just telling him the truth. Whatever. It is what it is. Today, the fucking guy leaves a 5-star review saying, oh, I'm so glad they called me back. And, oh, such great people, great staff and whatever. They returned my voicemail call. I'm like, these people are crazy.
Like,
this guy's crazy.
Fuck? All because he was impatient?
All because he was impatient. But if you saw this guy in a security camera, you're like, this guy's a lunatic. He looked like he was going to kill somebody. Yeah. And then today he leaves positive. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what has happened?
Did he buy stuff at least?
No, he didn't come in. He just left a positive review. He never came in. He left right when we rolled up. Like 2 minutes before we rolled up, he left.
And he never just wanted to reschedule or anything. He just left a bad review.
He didn't have an appointment or nothing. He just wanted to come in. Yeah. But he didn't come 4 times because he would have seen the sign on the window that's been there for 2 years saying that we're open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
He's a maniac.
What the fuck is this guy driving around 4 times for? He never drove around 4 times. I had the voicemail. I mean, you guys heard it, but insane.
Did he at least take down the bad review?
Yeah, he took it down. He changed it to 5 stars. Saying that we helped him and all. I'm like, we didn't help anybody. What are you fucking talking about? I guess he felt bad because he realized that we were getting the snowblower because it wasn't going to snow that night.
Also, like
the next day, whatever it was.
Other people see that shit and like it's fucked up to just do that. Like,
yeah, I mean, it is what it is. People are going to leave whatever they want at this point. And you know what? Leave all the negative reviews you want because there's a law where I could sue the shit out of everybody. And I will. I will. There's stuff on there. I had some family stuff go on and people are like, oh, it's because of lockdown. This guy doesn't want to come back to work. It's like, fuck face. I'm dealing with a family problem. That's okay. I'm going to take that guy to court I'm gonna win. I'm gonna get all my money
You're going
from
to hell
him.
anyway.
That's fine. There is a law that they can't do that. They have to prove that they were actually served bad service. So keep leaving the reviews like that. That's fine. I'm gonna sue your asses, and I'm gonna be rich. That's my retirement. So you do what you want. This guy probably found out the law and was like, "Holy shit! I better change my review." No, I'm kidding.
He said, "Oh fuck."
He probably realized in the voicemail, okay, they were getting their snowblower out. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, and
He
it's,
overreacted big time because you see him on the camera. He's a lunatic. I thought he was going to scream like
anybody that react like that and just not be understanding, like, is stupid, because it's like, oh man, like, you would have to be under a rock to not know snow's coming. Some people got to get prepared, and it's like, look, sometimes mistakes happen. Sometimes stuff holds people up, and people, aren't going to be there exactly on time. Like, if you're just a little bit more patient, you would have been let in, but instead you just fucking cry like a baby and leave a bad review. It's like, dude, you didn't even like consider what could have happened. What if you had a flat
give
tire?
me a chance to call you back.
Yeah, or a chance to call you back. It's like, what if something went down? Like, dude, just chill. I mean, I understand nobody has attention span and no one's patient nowadays, but goddamn,
This guy was about to scream like Batista in the street.
yeah, scream like Batista.
Yeah, he was about to go.
Batista.
There's that. What is that? Unforgiven. One of the covers for the paper. Batista screaming like this. That's what that guy was gonna do. That's okay.
I think he's more like Randy Orton because he hears voices in his head.
Well, that too.
I
don't know.
Oh my god, yeah, the poster. I just looked it up. 2008 Unforgiven. He's like,
Like he's
Can I show that so people don't think
Yeah.
I'm nuts? Can you send me that?
yeah.
I need to buy Madden.
Fred is gonna see that in the
Yeah.
morning and be like, "What the fuck are they posting?" I'll be there Friday. I got those Game Cubes that I did the Pico boot on. I have shells coming. All that stuff is coming tomorrow.
Nice.
Oh, there it is. That's like the Wolfman.
The fact that it's in black and white, it kind of sells it as the Wolfman.
Here, I'll paste it here.
You can just say it's the new Wolfman movie.
Oops. Oops, I pasted it in how do I go back to my video?
Just imagine this guy out in the snow. I called and no one answered.
yeah.
How do I go back to video? God damn it. It fucked up our video, man.
Oh no. It's funny, you were delayed and now you're not delayed anymore. Something.
All right, I had to leave and come back.
Okay.
I put it in the wrong thing. I put it in Discord instead of OBS.
This isn't that guy. This is the guy who went there during this huge giant snowstorm. Was like, why aren't they open?
This is the picture where the guy's screaming.
I gotta get the bread and milk.
Why would they film that?
I guess they thought that was just like, I don't know.
I love it.
They're not open. And it's snowing.
Yeah,
Now you have to put that in your window.
He
We are
rips his
closed.
clothes off outside.
He just rips his shirt open in the middle of the
Yeah.
snowstorm.
Well, I want to know, what game did this guy want where he's going to go crazy like that?
I had to have Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
But what if I don't even have what he
Yeah.
wants? Was he going to go nuts even more?
Oh, you think ripping his shirt, his pants would have been next, man. Would have been it.
There's different ones where the text like isn't there, so you could actually just take the text out and just put "we are closed" or some shit.
Why is my camera off? God damn it. Okay, there we go. Now you can see me. Ha 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 ha. He wanted what? Avowed?
Avowed.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
What do you mean you don't sell Xbox?
You want me to get Game Pass? How dare you?
I don't have Xbox Gold trial cards anymore.
Trial card.
And it's Batista looking for the Elpis. Oh, you know what? You fucked me up now because now when I stream RE9, that's going to be the thumbnail.
Yes.
I'm just going to erase Unforgiven and put Resident Evil Requiem.
Put the high res logo under there.
Yeah.
An Elpist. That thing is, that's probably the best acting job that idiot's ever done.
What's up, Batista?
He was all right as Drac. Drax Night Out.
Yeah.
Was he in the Scorpion King?
No, he
3?
was, the third one, maybe. I don't know.
Shit.
I think it was 3.
Didn't they have Ron Perlman in one of the Scorpion Kings? It's
They
like,
did.
dude, what are you
Yeah.
doing? And they had the MMA fighter guy plays The Rock.
Scorpion
Ron Perlman's
King.
got to afford air conditioning. That's
Yes. So he's in. Ron Perlman is in Scorpion King 3: Battle for Redemption. He looks like a lion on the cover, Ron Perlman. But
He
it
always
has
looks like a lion.
It has who's in this?
He's
Did you see the interview where they were asking him about Fallout? And he was like, yeah, they gave me $10 and a ham sandwich. I didn't think it was going to become anything.
Oh, wow.
He read the intro to Fallout.
Well, that's funny you say that about him because didn't Ron Perlman play in that Beauty and the Beast TV show or something?
Was that him? With Sarah
Is
Connor?
that him?
He was in something like that.
Sarah Connor was on that show.
He's
I guess-
ugly enough to play it.
I guess Batista wasn't in this movie.
Oh my God, that is Ron Perlman.
Wow, I didn't know that was him.
Dude, that cover disturbed me my whole life. It's so creepy.
What's that?
That the Linda Hamilton Beauty and the Beast, that's Ron Perlman that plays the Beast. Have you ever seen this, Anthony? Do you want to be disturbed?
Yeah, show him.
You want to
Fuck
not sleep tonight?
Did you look it up?
Scare him.
Oh, let me see here.
I'm gonna
Hey,
send
dude,
this
you're
one,
not going to
'cause
fall asleep,
this
Anthony.
one picture is really gross, and I'm gonna send it to you guys. I hate it.
Is it like a good show?
No.
No. It was
Oh
on
my
for a while,
God.
too.
No, no,
Why did they make this?
no. Why is it what?
Yo, okay. I went to so many thrift stores in my life, and they always had the tape of this, like at every thrift store I've ever been to. I don't know why.
Oh my
Yeah, but
God.
show him the cover with him and Sarah Connor.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
looks scary.
It's even scarier with her on it.
Yeah. So okay, this is the tape that I always saw with the cover. This is horrible because he looks like he's definitely gonna get you when you turn around. Look at his face. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get him right in the.
Oh my God, that is
That's
scary.
the cover of the tape.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna get him.
I'm gonna get him. Don't turn around.
That's what he looks like. If you turn your back to him, he's gonna attack. That's it. It's like a wild animal.
Yo, I've never seen this. What the hell?
That used to be on Channel 11 at like 11 o'clock at night
I just hate
on
it
like a
so much.
Saturday.
Like the worst thing
Uh,
ever.
It's just
He
fitting
really-
because Ron Perlman just looks like that.
He didn't
It
need the
just added-
makeup, like you said.
Yeah, that's yeah. It's just, he just,
He's ugly.
that's just
enough.
him.
That's not even makeup. That's just how he wakes up. in
Yeah,
the
that's
morning.
that's just him before any makeup's applied.
Don't turn around or I'll get you.
Yeah,
That's what he looks like if he hasn't been in AC for another 10 hours.
yeah. Be careful. It's a monster.
Yeah.
If you trip and fall, that's it. I'll get you.
Yeah. Do one more thing. One more thing.
She's just Linda Hamilton's just like, yeah, he's hot. Like even though he's a
Yeah.
horrific thing, like
Well,
I hate that.
actors never care about their movies or games. Yeah, well, that's what happens. These guys just want the cash.
Yeah, they're like, yeah.
All right, we're gonna go. Everyone, thank you for hanging out tonight. We had a very awesome show with a lot of news. Hopefully, it's
Yeah.
like this every week, but we don't know. Who knows what'll happen? But We will catch all you guys next week. And until then, have a good one. I'll talk to you guys later.
All
Bye.
right, take care, everyone.
See you
Peace
later,
out. Have a
dudes.
good night.
That's it. They're all gone. Now the real show begins. I got a deck of cards over here, so let's play. No, I'm kidding. All right, I'm going to run. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Appreciate that.